Ah, beans.
Huzzah!
Brussels sprouts.
You're now more live than before.
We are super live.
Brussels sprouts are disgusting.
With this horrifyingly ominous music playing in the background. You know, I'm sure it's fine.
Horrifying? What do you mean? Look at everyone. They're having a jovial good time.
Oh yeah, just a
You mean
grand old
horrifying?
time at the Revelia.
You look at all the smiling faces.
Yeah.
Just don't look at the just don't look too deep into the mischievousness.
That guy on the left, he looks the happiest of all of them. Although chat can't really see that guy because we're on the stream starting soon screen. But trust me, chat, he looks so happy.
How about the one guy front and center? The old man is just like, oh, yay!
Oh yeah.
I am happy with my life choices right now.
Yep. Nothing says boundless joy like the screams of a happy reveler.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've been on a roller coaster. Why wouldn't you scream with joy?
Yeah.
Those happy pain givers that are, you know, the teeth of the one cloud. It's just like, yeah, I'm just so happy.
Yeah, they're having a grand old time together at the Revelia, like you only can during the blood moon.
That was actually sort of adorable rabbit, not gonna lie, just
Let's see what we got here.
And I can't tell if that's a construct or just a woman with a fez just going Vietnam flashbacks intensifying.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that's Ramona. I don't know what she's doing outside the hostel right now, but that sure does look like her design.
Oh no.
Somehow she's gotten out of the hostel, and it's a real problem out here.
To be honest, the marionettes are kind of very much fairly similar.
What? I am shocked that you would say such a thing. All of the marionettes are distinct and unique, and okay, maybe there's a few of them that are just kind of samey because, you know, tasks that have to be done, but that's beside the point. Like,
To be honest, I actually looked at her and thought she was the one that's in the ticket booth.
Oh no, that's Polly. She's missing an eye.
Yeah,
And she has rivulet hair
that's fair.
and a pink dress. Yes, here we are. But,
I sent you a DM real quick, Draco.
oh, I will take a look at that.
Meanwhile, Alex is in the chat just thinking about, you know, all the stuff that's going on in the Revelia. Mira, la criatura, the X.
Ah, yes. So humble. I agree, Rabbit. She definitely would send that and all sorts of other fun.
Oh, you like flesh monstrosities, huh? Okay, have fun, Chuckle Nuts.
Let me show
Man,
you what
that's-
I do.
Speaking of flesh monstrosities, ha 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 ha. I need to introduce you guys to one thing called the Siege Breaker Behemoth.
Oh no.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I like him.
Oh, yes, I do.
I know that one well. That one looks
Oh,
cool as fuck.
no. Not in this campaign. Please, no.
Yeah, there's already hellish nightmare creatures in this campaign. We don't need more.
Heckna does not need to get his hands on that thing.
Although Sophie would absolutely love to get that. She would probably coat it in wax and make it much worse. And I see Pixels there in chat having a good time with emotes. But I think we're good to properly get started, so let's switch ourselves over to... Oh, I should probably switch my... Whoops. Let me go to reactive. And switch to Heckna. Whoop.
Big.
There we go. Now they're correct.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gather round, ye lads and lass, and set you for a while. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong document. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between or outside of, I give you the host with the most attractive, well-spoken, and magnificent clown in all the multiverse, the founder and creator of the Revelian, the one, the only, Heckna! Heckna?
Heckna!
What? I'm busy! Can't you see? I have to deal with the fact those assholes killed Myrmidon? I have so much to do, I don't have time for... Oh. Right. The recap. We could, delegate
Yeah,
it...
do your job.
We could, delegate to the players if you'd prefer. I can see you're busy. No, you know what? I can do this. And I'll be dealing with you later, potentially. Cardec. Rolly-roon, everyone!
Bring your worst.
Heckna here for my shocking recap. When last we left the players, Snack Bluescale, the Drow Sorcerer, Lilith, the Tiefling Bard, Watcher, the Eladrin Cleric, Argyle, the Dragonborn Fighter, and Red Moonscreen, the Human Rogue, and let us not forget Cardec Skyscale, the Dragonborn Artificer. They rested up in their favorite room at the hostel, and I'm sure they had lots of fun chats and bonded as they plotted my poor sweet Myrmidon's destruction. Yes, he was in the naughty corner, but he didn't deserve to be killed. Now things are going to have to get serious. I'm done playing around. Arachne has his acrobats scouring the Revelia, and I'm waiting to hear back from him as he looks for those monstrous players. They shall be punished for their crimes, you mark my words! Take it away, Draco! That wasn't...
I'm shaking in my boots.
You know what? Let's not bother him right now. He's a little on edge, huh? Let's just, get back to things. Let's, drag you all over to the world map. Come on. There we go, finally. Eventually, Roll20 will cooperate with me. There we go. Alright.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
So you find yourselves at, well, still the naughty corner, technically speaking, and you've gotten Stephano, and it seems that you're gonna need to take him to the Lost and Found. And you're gonna need to hurry him over there, because he's in very bad shape. Plus, you should probably get the lowdown on what it is this yucky bit you've just pulled out of Myrmidon does.
Sure.
So, unless there's any other pressing things, you should probably head that way.
Yep.
Alright, post haste to the lost and found.
Right, and let us see what you find along the way. Nope, that's the wrong die. Interesting. Okay, so... let's see. Let me do this in Roll20, actually. Because it'd be a little faster this way. Okay, 6 and 5. A group of 6 lovebirds hover a few feet above a group of 5 children of the candy corn who attempt to swat at them with any long objects they can find. Do you want to engage in that, or are you just gonna try to shoot past them and pretend they don't exist?
I think the latter.
We have very pressing shit. We I think we're being hunted, y'all. We should just run. The less they detect us, the better.
Yes.
You just sort of put your hands on the side of your head and ride your mounts the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm. Faster, danger.
Alright. What happens to them doesn't fucking matter. Bye.
Nothing else matters, right, Heckna?
Right.
Uh-oh.
The moon shines
Must that,
with... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh, just going for a bit of... Must not distract Heckna, must not distract Heckna. Hey, you were saying.
The moon shines with blood-red light and fills the revelers around you with the urge to laugh, smash things, and run wild. The stars above twinkle like thousands of yellow eyes, all staring down with malice. Shadows stretch deeper and wider across the tents and stalls, and all the fabric now looks ruined and rotten. Screams and cruel laughter ring out all around. Fights break out amid the pandemonium. A group of revelers scatter as a thrall in their midst arches and twists as if undergoing a painful transformation. Laughter bursts out of the thrall, the red nose on their face swelling bigger as they leap after one of the revelers. Marionettes attempt to step between fighting revelers to little avail. Over the decaying tents and buildings, many-limbed figures move around, fast and silent, silhouetted against the red sky. Their movement suggests they are searching for something, or someone. And just as a point of order, you've seen all of the thralls before, the clowns, throughout the Revelian. And they've looked like, typical people just in clown makeup, for the most part. In all different sizes.
Now.
Humans, elves, dwarves, the occasional dragonborns and tieflings. This is what they are starting to look more like now. Their limbs elongate, their teeth become sharp, their mouths open at unnatural openings, lengths, and widths. They are a sight to behold. The feral thralls have come to play.
I always wondered why human children always say they're afraid of clowns. Well, I understand.
I fucking love clowns.
Clowns are great. But you eventually do manage to thankfully get to the Lost and Found. Locke's wagon remains silent and dark under the deep shadow cast by the neighboring souvenir shop. All the blinds are tightly drawn, and the door is closed, and only the faintest flicker of light shines around its edges. Several barrels strewn haphazardly to the side smolder beside the wagon. Webbing hangs in strands across the curved walls of the souvenir shop, and the crimson moonlight makes the silken fibers seem like bloody strands. You can open the door whenever you like.
Yeah, Red will dismount off of danger and dash up to the door and open it.
Yep, I'm right behind you. One hand dismount.
As you open the door, you see Locke holding a short sword, but as soon as he sees it as you, he begins to relax. Oh, thank goodness it's you. I was worried it might be someone else trying to break in here and steal something. It's crazy out there from what I've seen.
This has happened before?
Yes, this is the second blood moon. I wasn't here for the first one, but I've heard stories from the toy maker and other people that have been around. It's not pretty. The last one was when Cicero betrayed Heckna.
Right. Well, speaking of the toy maker, we need to get inside.
Yes, come. You eventually bring in Stephano with everyone, and Locke begins to look at him, noticing him, and he's in quite a state, and Stephano will begin to explain what happened before he met with you. Arachne is fully mobilized to wear spiders. The web, as they're called, in the wake of Myrmidon's death. They captured the Toymaker and took him to the Big Top, to Arachne. Some of the web tried to smash me to pieces, but I managed to escape and hide in the confusion. The Toymaker will of course do all he can to keep his secrets from Arachne and protect you and Locke, but they're gonna need help as soon as possible.
How can we help?
Well, Locke begins as he's working on Stephano. I did see a group of Arachne's were-spider acrobats dragging something big bound in a silk cocoon to the Big Top. That's probably where they took the Toymaker. Only he'll be able to get you into the fun house proper for the last stretch of this, of course. One of my spies told me that Sophie sent out every creature she's made to form a perimeter around the fun house doors to stop any potential intruders. So, if you're hoping to confront Heckna at any point, you're definitely going to need the Toymaker.
Then we need to locate him quickly. I have a spell for that, but Locke, I will need a loan from you.
What do you need?
I need fur from a tracking hound. We used blink dogs in the Feywild before he waves a hand at the Revelia. This malaise happened. Other tracking hounds. Some from the material plane would also work. Bloodhounds, I think they're called.
Alright,
Right,
let's
yes.
see if I have that for you. And he's going to dig around, hopefully finding something. And what level is this spell?
4.
A level 4. As it so happens, I do think I actually have that for you. Although I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to get any more new stock at this point in time for the foreseeable future.
Understandable. And my apologies for making a blow onto your business such as this.
No worries.
But
if
this
you can...
spell will definitely help us locate the Toymaker, unerringly so.
No worries. If you can get me out of here, by all means, you can take that.
I have never forgotten our promise. I will take the fur from his talon. Just looking at it, is it blink dog fur or is it bloodhound fur?
This one seems to be bloodhound fur.
Bloodhound fur. Huh. This should still work, yes. And he'll just cast it, he'll just hold it in his hand tightly, and mint green energy will come along and his eyes will light. And his now very long blonde hair will just dance around with an unseen wind as he casts Locate Creature.
Alright. And sure enough, the spell seems to be pointing you towards the Big Top proper. It seems that... Let me take a quick look at this. Within 30 feet, at least one's creature described. Within 1,000 feet of you. Okay, so yeah, no, you'd definitely be able to tell. It seems to be pulling towards the direction of the Big Top itself.
I have him. It's as you say. They are carrying him to the Big Top. But I detect movement. They may not be there yet. We can cut them off at the pass.
Could I just ask a quick question?
You can.
Yes.
Does the Toymaker count as a creature?
He is a construct. So I think he would still count as a creature, though, considering his, Let me see here.
As a soul.
The staff block.
Go over to the Toymaker. Well, he is a medium
Because I know there's...
construct, but I think it still counts. They still count?
I would allow it in that
Sure.
case. For
Yeah.
me, yeah.
Because, I mean, he is a creature for the extended purpose of this spell. Because, I mean, he's also an individual that you can communicate with, and most creatures that can, or most things that can communicate are creatures.
Can't find a soda can though.
True.
Unless it was an animated
'cause
soda can, then it could.
Because I believe there's also Locate Person is a spell as well.
Is there?
It could be remembering wrong.
I think you're
So I know there's
remembering.
locate object, locate creature.
Nah, I just typed up locate person. It shunts me back over to locate creature.
Okay, then I'm misremembering some things. My bad.
Okay,
Please
yeah,
disregard.
same thing.
Please disregard me then. I do apologize.
No worries. Alright, if you're going to have to go to the Big Top and deal with Arachne, I can give you some intel on the situation, as it were. So,
Of course.
as you probably are aware at this point, the Heckna posters aren't working. However, I think the web is acting as Heckna's new eyes and ears around the Revelia at this time. Arachne has telepathic communication with all of the were-spiders in his coven, using a magical item known as the Mind Web Mirror. It's a mirror that allows him perfect mental connection with all of his were-spiders in the web. However, if you destroy
Avoid the
that
spider's
mirror,
eye.
We'll say, though, if you destroy that mirror, however, that will absolutely cripple his ability to communicate with the other were-spiders of the web. He'll be, unfortunately for him, stuck on communicating in normal ways.
Another blow to him, then. That would be a boon.
Absolutely. He's also likely coordinating the search for you from his lair in the Big Top, the charnel cocoon. If I was a gambling man, I'd wager that the toy maker is probably going to be up there if you don't cut them off.
Right. Well, let's ride out this gamble, shall we? Let's get moving.
Alright, and before you leave, when you do save the toy maker, remind him of the plan to attach my wagon to the front of the train. I can't quite leave the wagon, so it seems like the only way I'm getting out of here is that way.
Understood.
Why is it that you can't leave the wagon?
It's because he's been cursed to stay in here.
Yes. I made an attempt to try and escape from here, and Heckna didn't like that, so now I'm stuck in here. Thinks
Looks
it's
the
funny.
Watcher. Wouldn't you be able to do something about that? Or is the curse too powerful?
It's far too powerful. Believe me, I've had people try. However, if we leave this plane, I might be able to get out of this wagon.
If it was removed from this place of power, then that could work.
That's the hope, anyway.
Of course. If not, I will. After all this is over, I will see to it personally that the court frees you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Stephano
Come.
will hop up as well. While you guys are going out there, I'm going to try and get some of the other marionettes to give you backup. It's going to take a while, though, so try to hold out as best you can.
Of course. And thank you for the aid.
All right. And with that, Red's going to double time out to danger and look back for everyone.
All right.
Just one hand remount the unicorn.
Red will kind of do the thing where he's just, not quite Daisy Duke slide up the abdomen in order to another spot on danger.
Woo, damn Duke boys.
Damn, Duke boys getting out too this time.
Them players are up to no good. That old Heckna is hot on their tail. How will they get out of it this time?
They better watch out for Arachne and his web, let me tell you.
I'm out, Bug Stallion.
Cardec's gonna mount up with Argyle.
And you ride.
Hi ho,
Oh, how we
hey!
Yes?
Just it doesn't have to be now, but out of curiosity, when should we? Because of how last session ended, the items didn't quite get
Oh, that's a good point.
in depth.
Lock would allow you to rest up and attune properly to anything you want to attune to. But of course, you gotta hurry up, but if you need to take a long rest, he understands. Short rest, also doable. And you know what? While we're going through all of your new magic items as well, he will tell you what the toy maker has told him about the Yucky Bit that you now have acquired as well.
All right.
So it mentions at the top there are two versions of this. You have the one shown in the picture. Sadly, they haven't done a picture anywhere in the module of Snout's the Yucky Bit, which is sad. Because I'd like to describe it. It's in there. Bright red shag robe made from Snout's fur, and this one is shaped like Myrmidon's wings. While you wear the item, the sight of this grim trophy made from Heckna's dead pet inspires fear in those who see it, causing creatures within 60 feet who can see you to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take damage, this property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. And Heckna Bait. The sight of his destroyed pet's remains renders Heckna furious. He does not suffer disadvantage on attacks against you. However, while you are wearing this item, Heckna takes 2d6 force damage each time he successfully hits you with an attack, or otherwise causes you to take damage.
Argyle, a dragon wearing the flesh of a dead creature they killed. That sounds badass, right?
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, hello, Hoshi.
Yo, what's up, Hoshi?
Hey, Hoshi.
What happened?
Oh, he's just grabbing the
basically-
Yucky Bit to us.
Oh,
We
yeah.
made our way back to Locks, and we brought Stephano with us. Basically, the were spiders under Arachne, which at this point are called the Web, are currently transporting the toy maker to the big top. And barring a potential short rest we might be doing, tuning for some items, we'll probably be heading out there to intercept.
Okay, so I didn't miss much.
Yeah, you didn't miss too much.
I'm thinking the item would be either good for me or good for Argyle. Good for me because people would have disadvantage against hitting the healer, and good for Argyle because I would have disadvantage against the big tanky dragon who breathes lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Also true.
Power cables hate him.
Yeah. Electricians
I mean-
can't stand him.
Now, question I have is how many magic items would that give Argyle?
That is a good point. What does Argyle have attuned right now? He's got the thingamajig. I know that for a fact. And that is attunement. And he's got the plate armor that you gave him. And that... Did we say that was attunement? I think we did.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so he's got two things attuned, so he would have the room for it, certainly. Although, I feel like Watcher specifically doesn't have a lot of magic items he's attuned to at the moment.
I only have two. I have two attuned to: the Amulet of Devotion and the Seasonal Mask.
That's right. Okay, so you're even, basically.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember right, Xell, help me if
You
I'm
can have
wrong
up to
here, but a
3.
person can three
Yeah,
magic
total.
total.
Yes. Normally a person can have 3. Artificers are special and get 4. Depending on which subclass they go with. Actually, no, I think that's regardless of subclass. I don't know, I'm not going to be here long enough to find that out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the choice is ultimately yours if you want to give that to Argyle or to Watcher. We can let Daluna know he has it, what it does, when he pops in.
Okay. So yeah, that's my way in. Either me or Argyle. I have no predilection against one or the other.
Question I have for y'all is, who do you think Heckna is most likely to go after?
Watcher.
Yeah.
Hi.
honestly.
I just wanted the fucking crown.
All this could have
I
been.
came here for a message. Then you wanted to challenge me to a game.
All
And
this could have
there's
been
my
avoided.
answer as to who should get it.
And then you escaped.
That's my
with
answer
his
as to who
thing,
should get it.
And now he's angry at you. For some
It's like,
reason.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I escaped him crushing my skull in once. I'll do it again.
I keep trying to say, it's like, all of this could have been avoided had he just given Watcher the crown, but no, now we have to play hardball.
Hey, Draco, real quick about the game. The jeweled baton that I have for Cicero,
Yes.
it doesn't necessarily state the type of weapon it is. Would I be using strength or dex for that, for the attack?
Let me see. Where is there Cicero's
That's a good
baton?
question. That's a good question, Mega
I
Man.
think it would be a club, technically. When used as a, physical weapon. Or, you know what? Let me check Great Club's damage dice, because it might be a 1-to-1. So let's see. Great Club is 1d. Okay, so it is... in regards to weapons, it is a great club, so it would be using strength for the physical attack.
You're
Okay.
using a butt. You've got a bat, basically.
Pretty much. A fancy bat
Hey,
that looks
gotta
like
fit
a
the-
hand grabbing a heart.
You said staff. I thought it would almost be like a quarterstaff or a cane.
It might be. Hold on, what damage is a quarterstaff? I base that off of its damage type.
First staff.
Well, I mean, either way, it's going to be strength based.
Well, yeah, but like...
If you're going with like raw quarterstaff, that'd be like a D6. Otherwise, if it were versatile, it'd be with D8.
Then, yeah,
Yeah, it depends on if you're using one-handed or two.
Yeah.
Great Club is a D8 of damage, which is why I figured it was probably a great club for all intenses and purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine, given its nature, you're proficient with it, even if you're not proficient with great clubs. Considering it is a bard, it even mentions that you have to be a bard, sorcerer, warlock to use it.
I mean, I have simple weapon proficiency anyway, so.
So
it
then,
should
yeah,
be
you
fine.
should be fine.
Yeah. So bonk on the head.
Just like bonk on the head.
All right, so we're decided giving it to me.
It makes most sense if
Yeah.
considering Heckna's probably going to be going after you mostly.
And we
I love
need
it.
you going down.
Hey,
I love
Hey.
that the color of the Yucky bit looks like the color of the robe of the elf I sent you, Draco.
I didn't think about that, but you're right, it does kind of.
Hey, everybody.
Also, hey,
Sorry
Daluna.
about that.
No worries.
hey, Daluna.
Actually, discussion, since we're getting in here, there was discussion, and I figured you might as well get a say in this as well, because the Yucky bit gives disadvantage on attack rolls, but it also serves as kind of bait for Heckna. But there was discussion whether or not it should be between Rabbit or you that should or Argyle that should get it.
So, like,
Although, probably, we make the case that Watcher would probably be the bigger target of Heckna's ire.
Watcher makes also
Because-
more sense because Argyle has the thingamajig.
It's true.
Yes,
I
but
don't
you
wanna
also
add to-
can have up to 3 magical items.
Yes, but I don't want more than 3 magical items. I already have 2 of them because I don't want to give up my sword.
Oh, that's right, because you also
that's
have the
right.
party
You
pooper.
do have the sword.
No.
You have the
No.
sword. That's
The
right.
party pooper.
Wait, is it-
Oh, wait.
I have the party pooper
Oh, you have the party pooper, that's right.
That's true.
and the stick.
Wait, your sword doesn't count towards your magical items, though.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
because
either
No,
way,
yeah,
I
that's
think
a-
we're-
it's a warlock pact item. I don't think it counts against a 2.
Well-
No, it does not count as an attuned item.
Right. Alright, so, good talk. we discussed that. But
So just cause I can. Hey, Daluna, want to see some horrifying clowns that are now walking around?
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is what the clowns look like now. They've morphed into this. They're ganglier. Their mouths open far wider than they actively should. Their teeth are sharp and their claws are sharp too.
Heckna's a hell of a drug.
So I wake up for this nightmare fuel?
Yeah.
this is your brain. This is your brain on Heckna.
This is
Any
your,
questions?
this is your brain on Revelia. Thoughts? Questions? Immense concerns?
I'm kind of concerned because there is a circus actually near me.
Oh no.
If you hear the Pee-wees playing out steam, run.
I'm in Italy at the moment.
So, you know, hope no one has, what is it, chlorophobia, the fear of clowns? But, now that everyone's here, for the sake of argument, you will all be attuned to your magical items properly. Do we want to go down and explain them for chat, or do we want to just move forward and have them play out in real time when you get into conflict?
Well, if I am reading what Xell wrote, seasonal mass gains +2 wisdom, and I can cast the haste spell on myself once per short rest. Is that correct, Xell?
Yes, that should be correct. Let me just bring up my little note thingy here. Shall I go through everyone's items just to make sure that everyone is understanding of what they are?
I mean, that's what I was asking, basically.
Actually, we should add that as well. Yeah.
What I'm gonna
I was
do.
gonna say, because I know I had messaged y'all individually of what your items are.
You have,
Mhm.
But-
and for Argyle,
But I
I'm
know
going
I
to do
didn't-
something.
I know I didn't get to go in depth at the end of last session for the audience. So shall I do that now, or
That's the question. Do we want to do this as, like, we'll just have them revealed in combat, or do you guys think you guys understand your items well enough, or would you like Xell to properly give you the rundown for chat right now?
I think that would be most appropriate.
Okay. Then take it away, Xell.
Real quick before that, the greater healing potions, remind me what those do.
4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
so? I'm just gonna go down my list, starting with Snack. Snack has the Dragon's Ether Blaster Gauntlets. These are two dragon head-like gauntlets that, when not in use, cover their forearm, but when going to be used, cover their fist. That upon striking, when they land a hit with these gauntlets, you can expend one charge, maximum of 6, recharging after a long rest by rolling a 1d6. Choose either a 5-foot by 15-foot lightning bolt, dealing 1d4, or a 10-foot cone of force, dealing 1d4 force damage. The other one being lightning damage, of course. So basically, Snack has been inaugurated as an honorable dragonborn.
I have a breath weapon.
You have you have another breath weapon now too.
2 breath weapons for the price of 1.
You have 2.
Gee, Billy, how come you get 2 breath weapons?
I mean, the thing is, I have to make a choice now because I already have 3 magical items on.
Oh, do you? These I do not have as being attuned. I do not have
Yeah.
these set to be attuned.
Oh, they don't have to?
No, so you're good.
No, you're good. Because I didn't even think about whether or not those should be attuned or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
should
considering
have
you're-
thought about that, but oh well.
Yeah, I got the stick, the party pooper, and my belt.
Hindsight. Eh. The dragon's heads, you will notice, look very familiar. Possibly, a blue dragon-born motif and a gem dragon-born motif.
I'm gonna punch you with your smugness.
I can't believe you made merch.
Welcome to the clutch. Welcome to the clutch, Snack. And our Cardec's gonna smack them on the back with a big smile on their face. For Lilith has the Pride of the Dragon leather jacket. It's got a very punk rock motif to it with spikes running along the shoulders, a few color embroideries that are very reminiscent of her style. And as a bonus action, I believe, was it action or bonus action? I apparently forgot to write that part down.
Ah, damn, I think it was a bonus action.
Okay. As a bonus action, she can cast the pseudo-cast the magic missile spell, expending any amount of charges, one charge being one bolt of magic missile, as well as having advantage on intimidation checks while wearing it. It does require attunement, and she gains all 6 charges back after a long rest.
Actually, now that I think about it, it might have been an action.
Was it action?
Yeah, since it's casting.
I'll leave that up
magic
to.
missile.
I'll leave that to you.
We'll see how it
Because
goes.
I apparently forgot if it needs adjustments. Because do keep in mind, everyone, these are magic items that these aren't already made. These are ones that me and Draco came up together off the top of my noggin.
Yeah, so
I consulted with Draco for balancing purposes in this campaign, as well as helping ideas on how to describe them and what would be good suited for each individual character.
yeah,
So these are custom items to your characters, everyone.
they may or may not need tweaking, but I think we managed to make them pretty good, all things considered.
I do not expect y'all to break them, except for maybe Watcher.
Snack might break it.
Argyle.
Really?
Argyle has the Armor of Bravery. It is a plate armor, magical set of plate armor with a dragon, a full dragon's motif with lightning accents to it. While wearing this armor, Argyle is immune to the effects of fear and will make a save against being charmed. And when making a save against being charmed, he may spend 1 charge to instantly save from the effect, 2 charges max, recharging at the end of a long rest. It requires attunement. Argyle now has legendary resistance against being charmed, or charmed-like effects.
As a bonus,
Yeah.
guys, me and Xell and Draco couldn't decide what the armor looked like. So Xell sent me a bunch of pictures. I did a poll, my 2 favorite ones. This is what it looks like, or for those in chat.
I gotta see which one everyone chose.
It was a landslide. Like, I think only one other person chose the other one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which one was it again?
Number 2, I believe.
Number 2, yep.
Number 2.
Big number 2, my lord.
And next is Red. Red has the Split Decision, a special magical hand crossbow that can also change into a melee rapier. It is a +2 weapon. As a bonus action, he can swap between hand crossbow and rapier. When he hits, the opponent must make a Wisdom saving throw DC 14 or be silenced and unable to do verbal components to spells till the end of their next turn, or until the end of Red's next turn. So if you have a hand crossbow, that can also double as a rapier.
Excellent.
And it is whether you hit with a rapier or hand crossbow. You do need crossbow bolts, though. So
Fair.
that may change depending on how things go today.
Hmm.
Watcher has the Season's Grace. The quick thing to mention about the split decision is it looks like a little dragon. The wings are what the bows are, by the way.
Nice.
It looks like it's particularly a fairy dragon.
Aw.
Nice.
Our favorite.
Cardec has noticed the camaraderie between Watcher and Red, so he figured a fairy dragon motif would be very suitable. And the tail of the fairy dragon is what becomes the rapier's blade. So, let your imagination run with however you see fit. For Watcher has the Season's Grace mask, which is a mask adorned with decorative embellishments to represent the four seasons flowing amongst one another, unbreaking. So basically, you look at the mask and it looks like one cohesive image. However, if you were to cover up three of the four sections, however you wish to do, you would see the seasons independently of one another. It is made out of wood and copper, and it gives him a +2 to his wisdom score, as well as allow him to cast the haste spell on himself once per short rest. The mask holds the concentration, not Watcher.
Ooh, okay.
Well, hot diggity damn.
So none of that getting exhausted afterwards nonsense.
Exactly. So Watcher can have that along with whatever other clerical spells that require his concentration, because items are what hold the concentration, not the person.
Sick.
I hope
What a
you guys
boon.
enjoy.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That I have a higher AC now. I dare someone to try to cast or hit me now.
Alright, but speaking of that, as you all make your way towards the big top, you notice something strange in the middle of the road of the main thoroughfare. There are 4 were-spider acrobats in a human pyramid formation in the middle of the street. And they seem to be waving towards a feral thrall, getting his attention, and he looks your direction. And I'm just gonna, if this bookmark would like to participate, I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Getting right into it. Let's go.
You don't need any sort of roll for this. You get the feeling these guys are here specifically to intercept you and keep you from getting to the big top.
Oh, I can't fuck shit up. And I have fucks to give.
You mind rolling me mine for me, Draco, please?
Oh, can you not? Oh, right. Let me pop up in your sheet. And once...
You say that, Hoshi, you're now reminded me of the song.
Okay, there we go. Now I can
Wait, which song?
The I have no more fucks to give song.
I have no more fucks to give. My fucks have run up dry.
We'll switch to Circus of Freaks. I believe everyone has properly rolled into initiative, so... First up is the Feral Thrall. I rolled to see who he's going for, and probably, depending on how it goes, much to Snack's satisfaction, he's going to run straight for him. And he's going to begin with a Charging Slam. That is a 10.
Using a level 3 or out of the gate, interesting.
He is punked and he is pushed on the forehead with the hammer. No.
He tries to charge at you, and he's like slobbering as he... and he tries to make another Charging Slam since that didn't work. 25, however, will hit.
Hang on a second.
Oh. Silvery Barbs at 11 will not hit. Who's getting that advantage?
Who's next line? You know what? I'll give it to Hoshi.
All right. And charge attack number 3. 24.
Fuck.
For 19 bludgeoning damage. You notice that these clowns, aside from their grotesque features, seem to move a lot faster and hit a lot harder. Thankfully, you were able to get him before he slammed into you like a train, but still hits really hard. Red.
Okay, so armed with the split decision, not even having the opportunity to switch things around. Well, actually, he would, considering that this thrall is the closest thing. He'll use his bonus action, and with the flick of the wrist, the split decision will transform out of its crossbow form into the rapier. And, yeah, he's going to go ahead and stab the feral thrall.
Stabby, stabby.
That's a 16 to hit.
And that will hit. Speaking of, let me
All right.
HP bar in there.
Plus sneak attack, and good God!
Oof!
That is, wait. Oh, right, yeah, that is a total of 31 points of magical piercing damage.
God damn!
And it needs to make a, DC 14 wisdom saving throw or be silenced.
Alright.
Did I make this too powerful?
With how tuned these guys are? Nah, just right.
Alright, that is a
Okay.
17.
Okay, they're not silenced. So, yeah, Red will just stay mounted on danger, and that'll be it.
Which, by the by, reminds me, you guys are basically using the mounted combat rules while you're on your mounts.
Ah, yes.
So you have the speed of your mounts to move if you don't get off them. And there are other rules that we'll get into when they become relevant. But you can technically be dismounted if someone does a move that would move, or an ability that would move you. You could potentially get knocked off. But while you're mounted, your mount will move along with you, basically, for their speed. So that's like, I think, 40 feet for each of them. But anyway, Watcher, it is your move.
Nice pyramid.
It is, isn't it?
Spirit
Be a
Guardians.
shame.
Right, let me...
Start making wisdoms, my boy.
Are you gonna walk up to him?
He's gonna go ahead and hop off his unicorn a fair bit and stand right here and just hold his hands out and just start chanting.
And one more wisdom save. Alright, so all of them except for one managed to save. And for fun, it was the one that's the base that failed the save.
Checks. Alright.
I mean, when you have all this...
So
weight
that
on
one
top
takes
of you-
10 and the other ones take 5.
When you got all this weight on top of you, it's hard to save from the fairies with swords ripping into your flesh.
Not the fairies!
Fairy godparents.
Anything else?
For that one, I got a bonus action. Healing word, snack for 7.
Oh, you already cast this spell though, unless.
Is it a cantrip or a level spell? It is a level
Oh wait, no,
spell.
that's a level spell. Yep,
Yeah.
I forgot how spells worked.
No worries.
Aw.
You play a monk once and you forget how to do everything.
No worries.
Whoopsie
Alright.
poopsie.
Oh yeah, I do have that.
Actually, hold on a minute. Wait,
Have you
1,
forgotten that you
2,
have stealth
3.
technically, Hoshi?
Hold on, let me measure something real quick.
No worries.
1, 2, 3. 1. Nah, it'd be impossible right now. Okay.
Oh, what's the action for that?
It is now Argyle's turn.
Here, shit.
In his mind, real quick, Argyle's like, "All right, any other fun stuff you can do right now?"
I got a few tricks up my hilt.
You see these guys right there?
Mm-hmm.
I feel that we should blast. So I'm gonna, for the first time, cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Who is the
Eldritch
target?
Blast.
He started blasting.
Eldritch Blitz.
Damn it!
A 6 will not hit. Any bonus actions or?
That's it for now.
Alright, it is now the acrobat's turn, and they dismount from their pyramid, doing all sorts of amazing flips and tricks. You know what, just for the funsies, let's roll the acrobatics. And it's a stellar performance. The sheer skill that they display as they begin splitting up, going for separate targets. Whoop. One for you. One for you. One for
Hey, before they move, can they take some wisdom saves?
They sure can. And wisdom save number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Wow, so most of them fail.
We're closer to the storm. The 12 radiant storm. One of them takes 6. Dealer's choice. Have fun.
Will be the one gunning for you, because that was the first one I moved.
Wait, don't your mask give them disadvantage or something?
Hmm?
Don't something you have give them disadvantage?
Yeah, I am literally wearing... My gamer in Q, I am literally wearing the skin of Myrmidon.
So, they all fail?
They have disadvantage on attacks, I believe.
On attack rolls.
Sad face.
Because that's
Nah, it's okay.
creepy shit right there. Oh, you know that pet that Heckna really likes? I'm just casually wearing his remains on my shoulders, no big deal.
Yeah, still a ladron. Still a fairy.
Kind of
That'll
a
piss
thing
off
you
somebody, I say, throwing it on.
do. Yeah. Alright, and our final acrobat will make it... let me check. I'm pretty sure they have... Yeah, they have ridiculous movement speed. Do 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 do. Now, is it a...
Well, does this dismounting typically does take half movement, don't forget.
That's true. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
difficult terrain in the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, well, hold on. Then I'll have to move them back. I forgot.
What was that? But I'm back at the boy.
Oh, wait, I will have to reduce their HP because my undo got rid of that. So that was 6,
Yeah, don't touch the square.
12,
This is mine. No square.
No, don't touch me there. This is Manana Square.
And then, could you just really quick measure out the Spirit Guardian so I know how far they have to go?
Oh, yeah. Hold up. It's the, give me a second.
Aura activate.
Yeah, 15, so... That's the... About roughly there.
Oh wait, so they wouldn't have taken damage from the first one then, if it's...
Yeah, I
around
just
here.
realized that. You can rescind that.
So I will go back to that one. Let's see. So...
Like, you don't touch a caster in a week and you play a monk, and then, like, you just forget how everything works. My bad.
No worries.
I understand that so much.
Mm-hmm.
I played a bard on Thursday.
Oh, I normally play casters now because I'm just like, holy shit, magic missiles is fucking awesome. That's literally my words.
Yeah,
This
Magic
would be
Missile is
funny.
like the greatest spell ever.
I played a monk sorcerer yesterday.
That sounds
Dragonborn
dumb.
monk sorcerer.
I mean,
That sounds
I have
even
one over
dumber.
here.
I was gonna say, I wonder who here has played among sorcerer. As I looked at Oshi.
A gold dragonborn monk sorcerer.
I was gonna say, Snack's a monk sorcerer.
So wait, they would just have their full HP, wouldn't they? Because most of the damage done was from Spirit Guardians, I think. So...
I'm not gonna lie,
I'm-
it is fun though.
And you know what?
I'm a Sun Soul monk Radiant Soul combo.
Ooh.
I know there's another spell you were probably thinking of that you got confused with them, because there's one, Spirit Guardians is the one where it's revolving around you. Guardian of Faith is the
Right.
other one you were thinking of, that you can just put on
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so... we'll do... They all go back to their full health. Since it didn't make sense, do you want to just... We'll rescind your... I'll be nice, rescind your turn, and you can do Spirit Guardians on top... Or... Guardian of Faith, rather, on top of them.
That would... Let's see... Yeah, that would be so... That would be so stupid. That would work well.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so... Yeah, Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
And it'll start as a small bloom and explode out from the bottom of the pyramid as a very large, gorgeous dryad shows up, shimmering with spring.
Where are you placing her? Like right here?
Let's... Yeah, right there would be perfect.
Okay. Just like in the image, she looks so fucking done with these guys.
We've had enough. You have not answered our enumerations.
I guess the thrall too.
And I'm also going to go ahead
Okay.
and, in that case, move here. Want to fuck with me? Deal with the Guardian, fuck ass.
Okay, now it's their turn.
I am not on the turn order.
That's weird. Oh wait, because I didn't click your token. I see. Let me add you in. Whoops. Let me add you in. And what did we roll for your initiative? That's the Were Spider. That's the Thrall.
9, I think.
Yeah. So 9. And that would put you.
You didn't roll your initiative.
No, yeah, I rolled the initiative for him. So we have 3 people with 9 here, so let's see what the different ones in. I think Cardec would be at the bottom. Snack, what is yours? Plus
Yeah,
7?
I believe Snack has higher
And actually, this is in the proper order because the were spiders have a +3 on their dex.
Yeah, I'm +2.
All right. With that properly set up, how do they want to do this?
Give me 1 second and I can figure out what my dex is.
Oh, I already hovered over and look. I think you're at 1. But I'll look again. Yeah, you're a +1.
Cool.
Probably should have had them do that earlier. Oh well, they'll stay in this form for the time being. You'd think that would be a bonus action to shift their form, but nope, it is an action to do so. Go figure.
Sucks to be them.
So we'll have this one all the way in the back is going to change her shape to be more spidery, as we'll keep their flip roll from before. This acrobat is going to try and get up in personal with you, but is going to have to move past the Guardian of Faith, so they're going to have to roll Dex, I believe, to avoid getting slammed by the giant tree lady.
Yep. If they fail, they take 20. If they succeed, they take 10.
Right, and
So if they succeed, they take 10.
okay. She'll take that full 10 damage. And she's gonna come spinning in with a kick. That is a 12 to hit, which will not hit. Actually, it's an 11 to hit because she has disadvantage. And that is a 7. She does not hit you. She seems skeeved out, noticing your new cloak for some reason. Who could possibly see why?
The ochre blends with my affiliation.
Right, this one's gonna go around to red, and will also have to make that dex. Come on, roll 20. There we go. 12.
20 damage.
That's a lot of damage. And she's gonna try and kick at red. 18.
Hits.
For 1 bludgeoning damage.
Ah! 1!
The lightest of kicks. You're honestly surprised when it hits you. What was that it?
It was gonna be harder, but there's a branch through its shoulder right now.
Yeah. A glowing branch is like lodged in one of her many shoulders from her arms. And a 10 certainly won't hit. That's
Correct.
disappointing.
Disappointed grunt.
Actually, you know what? For style points, whoop, she's gonna try and jump on over. With or without a running start. High jump is 20 feet. As long as the were spider is able to move, it can fall up to 50. Oh wait, that's straight up that jump. Oh no, wait, base long jump or high jump is 20 feet, so she's gonna jump 20 feet. Hoping to avoid
Here, make a
it.
dex save.
Let's see, if she fails, this is gonna be hilarious. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Oh, she is so taking 20 radiant damage.
So she leaps into the air and immediately gets slammed down by your Guardian of Faith. And does a sick roll on the ground, gets up, dusts herself off, and then
No one
moves
saw
the
that.
rest.
No one saw that.
No,
Did she take fall damage?
it's fine. It's fine.
Performance
trying
anxiety, huh?
not
It happens to
Our girl
everyone.
says that
Shut
out
up.
loud to her.
Shut up. It happens to everyone every once in a while.
It seemed better.
Well, it's a snickering.
Gonna kick at Lilith
Well, that'll hit.
for 6 bludgeoning damage. Followed by kick number 2.
She gets hellish rebuked for 13 fire damage.
All right. And then that 9 won't hit, so minus.
Well,
13.
technically it's a dex save, so she'll have to roll a dex save for it.
Ah, okay. So let me I'll give her back that 13 before I roll the save. So, dex save, you said? Yep.
Yep.
See how she rolls. That is a 14.
Let me see.
Meets.
That meets it.
Yep. So, does she take half then?
I believe
Yep.
it is half, so it'll be 6 or 7, one of the two.
7.
Be
We
7.
round up here.
Oh, 7. Yep.
And because this one back here did her action to transform, that does it for the were-spiders. Snack.
That Green's looking at the fucking clown in front of him. And he's going to get bonked with the party pooper. Boop.
20's gonna hit.
4. 14. Section 10 come from again.
14 plus 4.
18.
What's that for?
Yeah, I need a DC 17 charisma saving throw.
So then, -4. How charismatic is this clown? I mean, look at that face.
Well, it looks hideous, but you know what? I've seen some hideous things have some sick charisma scores, so
that is a 3.
not today.
And it's silence.
Right, where is silence? I know I have a specific token for that. Where are you? There it is. So it's still slobbering, but now it's doing it with, like, no sound at all. Which...
And then it's going to get smacked again with the party pooper. Bonk.
A 13 will not hit.
Roll your D4.
Oh yeah. D4.
And
Yeah,
boldly
yeah.
bond.
If we fight, assume that it's just on you at all times.
14.
A 14 is just barely not enough.
Damn.
It's worth a gamble.
Right, and,
Spinning a key point.
okay.
Flurries of blows is taking a stick next.
Okay.
22
That'll hit.
for 9.
Alright.
And then last smack. 16
Will also hit. Again, just
for
barely.
another 8.
Alright, and high or low really quick.
Hi.
58. You notice one of your arms going to punch Red in the face, but you catch it in time before you can actually do the attack.
No, 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 arm. The clown.
Cardec, what do? Cardec?
Oh,
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
yep, I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let's see. Who to mess with? You know what? As a bonus action, Cardec is going to point to this one up here. If it'll let me. The one north of the Dryad.
Okie doke.
He's gonna point to that one and be like, Sasha, kill. And then, as my regular action, the one in front of Lilith is going to take a lovely magic pistol blast to the face. For... see here, 6 is not gonna hit.
Yeah, 6 isn't gonna do it. I mean, you do have a D4, but I don't believe that would be enough to get it up.
I don't think 10's gonna matter, even if
Yeah.
I maxed out. Actually, hold on. I should be rolling with intelligence, so that would actually be an 8, I believe, or is it automatically?
Even on the max on the D4, you wouldn't be able to hit it yet.
Yeah. I just need to remember that it should be doing the intelligence roll.
Yeah, I think we can
But
change
second verse,
that.
same as 23 to hit.
Yeah, that one will hit.
Or 10 magic piercing damage.
Alright.
And then Estelle's not going to do anything, but Sasha's going to move.
Oops.
Sasha, listening to the order, is going to. How far is the spider person up there?
Let's see, from Sasha's position, she would have to move 40 feet to get up to her.
Dashing it is. Sasha's gonna dash, running towards that person.
Right? She is right up against it. And what about Estelle? What's Estelle doing?
Estelle's taking the dodge action as I did not give a command.
Fair enough. Right, and now it is the lovely Lilith's turn.
Okay. Let me take a look at something real quick. That would hit yeah, that would hit the Dryad. You know what? I'm just looking at my options. Let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull, she's gonna pull, that's a ranged, right? Yeah, that's, the accordion is a ranged attack, correct?
Yes.
Alright, she'll pull out Cicero's baton. And this spider that just attacked her that's right there in range, she's gonna just do like an overhead, just downswing onto it.
Alright. Roll that swing!
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Yeah, that is gonna hit.
For 9 magical bludgeoning damage.
Wump! She looks very dazed.
And then as a bonus action, what's next on the list after this? You know what? As a bonus action, let's see, you know what? I haven't used this in a while. I'm gonna expel a use of Bardic Inspiration, and that chaotic Fey energy is going to surround Lilith, and she's going to look at that creature that she just slacked and is gonna say, you know, you look tired. Maybe you should lay down for a minute.
Is that a command I hear?
That is indeed Mantle of Majesty.
Alright, so that is a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's see how she do.
That will fail, so
You know what,
they have to essentially, I would probably just lay prone.
Yeah. You know what, I do think I could use a bit of a lay down. I'm just gonna... And she slowly lies on the ground. Now that I think about it, so when she got smacked by the Guardian of Faith, I just imagine in my head now she was in the Family Guy fall position, but like 3 arms were bent over her back.
So on her next turn, they have to just go prone.
All right.
Man, now we need all of that.
'Cause it
It's just a
doesn't,
were spider.
It doesn't happen immediately. It happens on their turn.
Okay.
I go night night now.
And that is Lilith.
And you know, if anyone did want to do all of that, I'm just gonna show them again. This is what the lady looks like.
And the best part is, I could concentrate on it for a minute and cast it as a bonus action during that time, so I can use it as much as I want.
Oh, nice. Alright, and now it is once again the Feral Thrall's turn, who... does he get his sound back now that it's his turn, or no?
End of his turn.
Okay. So, silently, he flails against Red. Or no, not Red, Snack. Snack is first. 25. For 11 bludgeoning.
That's 11.
13 will not hit. And I'd say he's probably...
That would be at the end of Red's next turn, by the way.
You mean Snack's next turn?
Yeah, it was stack silence from the party pooper.
Yeah, not
Oh.
Red's.
No, it's the end of the creature's next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, next silence. I thought it was Red silencing that we were talking about. My
He
bad.
missed with his... But that is 9 more damage done to Snack, and that is the Thrall's turn. Red. Got
Yeah,
an
that
attack,
Thrall's good.
And you got a Thrall.
Well, seeing as how the Thrall is probably the bigger threat, with another flourish of the split decision, he will stab at him. Plus a Boliving Bond. Does a 17 hit.
That will hit.
Plus sneak attack for 26 points of magical piercing.
So how do you want to kill the clown?
As he's just...
Stab that booty.
As he's flailing and gnashing his teeth and just snarling, Red will just take the rapier and just shove it down his throat and out the back of his head, just... And then withdraw it.
And of course he got sound back while you were stabbing him in the throat. And you do notice as he's falling, whoop, schnozzling at the tip of the split decision.
Oh, hey, about that, was he in the range of, Red, Watcher's, wait, no,
So
not
Watchers
Spirit Guardians.
doesn't have Spirit Guardians up. He
My bad, I'm just so
But
used to Spirit Guardians being popping of those snozzlings.
this time, no. But maybe next turn when Watcher goes, he'll do that. He'll have to lose the Guardian of Faith, though.
Let's see. He's gonna turn to Argyle and say... Actually, no, he'll turn to Watcher. See, that's how he's engaged with the Werespider and say... all those appendages have a weak point, go after that, and I'll use my Master of Tactics to give Watcher advantage on his next attack.
Oh shoot, who did I accidentally delete from the turn order? I wanted to delete the Thrall, but I think I accidentally clicked someone else. Let's see. Red, Watcher, Argyle, Werespider, Snack, Cardec, Lilith. Oh no, wait, I didn't. Fantastic. Watcher, it's your turn.
Hey, Draco, I just realized something.
What?
Take that Hellish Rebuke off the board, because I had already used my reaction for Silvery Barbs.
That's
I just realized that.
Which one was that on? That was the one in front of you, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I attacked, that attacked me.
Okay, so let me... How much was it again for your...
It was give him back 7.
Okay. Plus 7. There we go. Alright, now Watcher, it's your turn.
Oh, fantastic. Just checking something real quick here. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's the good shit. Looking at the creature in front of him, he's going to take a bow and lean forward, and almost like he's leaning into the acrobat, and he's going to face up. And he's going to go ahead and teleport right here. That is his bonus action. And for his action, he's going to throw his hands up and go, quickly, rend them! And cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
This is going to affect everybody except that spider.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, well.
Well,
It's the Schnozzling. Hello.
The Schnozzling is technically at the top of the turn order, but that means it's not going anytime
Hey, Rabbit.
soon.
If you want, you can add a radius to show where Spirit Guardians is.
Oh, how do I do that?
Right
okay.
click your
Okay.
token.
So,
One at a
and
time.
here. Yep. Right
If
click
you
your
click-
token. I'm sorry. Keep talking over, but
okay.
So
yeah. Under your token aura for your token settings, you have aura 1. You can set your radius to 15 feet in the circle, and you can change the color to whatever you want.
that's right. So yeah, if you click your token and then the
Oh,
gear
sick.
icon will also do that.
There we go.
There we go, perfect. So yeah, that is, I think also the acrobat over here is just out of range.
Yep.
And is Guardian of Faith concentration? It is not.
Nope.
She's just there. For
Yep.
until she spends all 60 of her damage, which I think she's...
She has 10 left.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
All right.
So let's start
Roll that
rolling.
beautiful wisdom footage.
Let's see how the spider ladies do. That is...
is it just me or is
16
the
radiant.
aura not, or is the aura not showing up for anyone else?
It's showing up on my end, but I think you need to adjust it, but I will do that in a little bit. Right, that is all of them failing that are in the range. So, once you're in there, you've set up the aura, you'll notice like 3 dots on there. I'll do it this time, but you hover over those 3 dots, there'll be player permission, see, and edit. If you hit C, now everyone can see it. Or should have been able to see it.
I was
but
gonna
not
say,
seeing it.
if you click on your token, you go to the cog wheel,
Yep.
scroll down a little ways, you'll see where it says to enter in a value, and an aura will appear.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's
he
what I
already
did.
did that.
Yep.
Oh, there it
But,
is.
Yeah, it is.
There it
I
is.
clicked on, so I activated it. If you go to like 3 dots next to that aura area, you'll see player permissions, see, and edit. You just gotta click C so everyone can see it. And that's what I did.
Oh, that was.
I did it on the wrong
Okay.
one at first, which is why it didn't show up immediately. But now it's here. But I digress. So they have to take a whopping 16 damage, so let's get that 16 damage out of there. Minus 16, and the one that was going to have to get down on her turn is dead. How does she die?
A weird, dusky creature just comes out of the darkened murk and just slits her throat. Anybody with Fey knowledge would know that that was a Darkling.
Oh.
You know, I think I will lie down.
The Darkling
Lie
would
down.
probably look at Lilith, just make a small nod, and then vanish.
Lilith would also nod in exchange. Can I just write for flavor roll Arcana to see if I know what a Darkling is?
Sure.
Nat 20, I absolutely know.
Oh, you know everything about Darklings. There was something you were really interested in college in. Turns out they used to be a Fey race that was part of the Summer Queen's court, but they crossed her, and as a curse, if they're ever in light, they explode. They do love art, despite the fact that they can't see the sun or whatever. They do like collecting art. They will take money for services rendered. They can be hired by people to get things done, as it were.
And what better place than the Revelia right now, where there's no light?
Yeah.
Well,
no, this is the
we'll
perfect
just kind of
place.
like look at Watcher and just give him like a very like just give him a very kind of like a very pleased nod.
Watcher will chuckle as he just holds his arms out.
All right, and
Yes, come, my pretties.
I believe that puts us at Argyle.
Hope you saw what I just sent you.
Oop, let me see.
I have a fun idea.
Ah,
Oh, that'd be good.
let me take a quick look. You should be able to... Yeah, I believe you have that on your attacks and spellcasting section to just click and get it done.
No, like I'm saying that as in we're gonna like he's gonna tell me about it basically.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Now I understand
So-
what you're getting at.
In his head he goes, well that didn't work. That might have been on me. Sorry about that. Anything else?
Oh, no worries, but I think I have a fun little treat for you can do, but you will have to get a little bit closer for it. It's quite explosive. Well,
I think me and you are gonna get along just fine.
hmm,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He I should say he dismounted Ironheart.
I was gonna say, are you
And-
dismounting, or because I have no problems riding with you?
No, like he needs to be alone for this.
yeah.
Oh,
You got off a sweet, not Fireheart.
I'm on Fireheart.
Are you
Oh,
not?
whoops. Hold on. I had you in the wrong positions. I will switch the mounts. Whoop. There we go. My bad.
But yes. He points over at this one. And I'm gonna hold action.
Alright. So you're gonna wait for creatures to get within a certain
5
range of
feet.
you? Alright.
That's all you're gonna know for now.
Okay. And now it is the were-spiders. So this one will, while still staying within Sasha's threat radius, is going to look at you, Argyle. Smile, which looks absolutely horrendous with her weird half-mandible, half-mouth. And she's gonna spin a web at you. But a 10 is not gonna hit. So you notice as she hawks up a gross webby ball at you that you duck under, it sails past you and hits a stall, and just a web spreads out from that location.
Might want to work on that cough.
You're right. Next time I'll aim better. Alright. And time for that does use her action, so this acrobat will get back on up to Watcher, and will have to make a wisdom save because she is still in the nightmare zone. That is a 19.
She's gonna take half of this.
Alright.
So 7 or 8, depending on how you want to do it.
I believe that would be 8. Right, and she is next to the Guardian of Faith. Does she take damage from that? Or is it if they leave the areas, they take the damage?
Oh, she also needs to take a dex save because she moved in front of a dryad.
Okay. That's what I thought. Were-spiders have pretty good decks, but let's see how she roll. That is a 17.
That's a failure. But it only has 10 damage left, so she'll take 10 and then go away.
Alright, 10. And sure enough, after slamming into the were-spider, she begins to fade on the breeze, as it were. Smiling at you, Watcher, as she fades. The rest is up to you. And the were spider.
Everyone you
very
see
hurt.
Dryad can't notice me, huh?
Senpai.
Very hurt. She's gonna try and swing one of her legs at you.
That's a 7.
Oh yeah, that is a 7. Still disadvantage. Ignore that too. Kick number 2 will also not hit. She looks very tired. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna rat grab her from flicked wounds in a minute.
And our last one in front of Red, for 5.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And kick number 2. 11 will not hit, so she just smacks you for 5 damage, and now it is Snack's turn.
Snack looks to Spider Lady and Party Pooper. Bonk. 16.
That
Let's
hits.
D4.
You don't have to spend the D4. The 16 hits.
18.
That will wipe her out. How do you clonk this spider hard?
Snack smashes her head as hard as she can from the top, making it splat on the ground.
There's a massive splattering of blood and skull bits all over you, Red, Danger, Sweet, and the floor. It's a
And then
mess.
Snack is going to hit the Snodgeling.
It looks like it's sweating.
We're gonna say, would the Snozzling not be within the Spirit
No,
Guardian?
it's just barely out of range of the Spirit Guardians. Just
That
barely.
is a 22 damage.
Yeah, that hits, and hey, guess what? You eviscerated this spider. I mean, the only
And
way to
then-
see this is you swing your hammer and you smack it, like, well across the Revelia.
Oh,
I just picture. Can I? I just picture like the horse polo.
Oh,
You guys know what I'm referring to?
Oh yeah, like actual polo.
And then
Yeah.
I am going to dismount and move 5, 10, 15. And look at this word Sparley bag. As Party Pooper. Not Party Pooper, the stick for bonus action.
Alright.
22
That'll hit.
for 11.
How do you want to take her down?
He'll grab her by the face. He looks at her dead in the face. And then the stick just punch her in the face.
You leave a party pooper shaped indent in her face and skull.
A stick
as she's-
size face.
Oh, stick-sized dent, excuse me. There's just like a long indent from her forehead down to her mouth. Blood and skull bits shoot all over the place as she collapses down. And high or low?
Snap. High.
I rolled a 7. Roll an unarmed attack against Watcher.
One arm. Boop. 7.
That won't
Yep.
hit. So, Watcher, you do notice as one of Snack's arms goes rogue and goes to punch you, and you just duck underneath it.
Still having trouble with it, I see.
I gotta get these things under control eventually.
In time, in time.
Snack looks over to his back. Sparley, you're next. That's my turn.
Cardec. If you would like, you can move Fireheart if you want to move closer, or you can dismount as well.
Sorry, just-
Firepart has 40 feet of movement.
I think I'm still within range to do some pew-pew damage to the spider lady that Sasha's attacking.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Yep.
within 40 feet of her.
Cardec is going to point. Actually, he's not going to command. Already, he's going to sit on his shoulders. Is going to continue to sit on his shoulder as he holds up his pistol and fires. Once I get this up,
23
Going
will
to be-
surely hit.
just barely.
You know, it'll
Or
it just
nine-
hits. You're lucky you didn't roll one
Nine-
less.
9 piercing.
All right.
And then second verse, same as the first. Blasting them again.
An 11 will not hit, though you do have your bond.
Plus D4.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be
15.
4, so 15.
Now that
And that
hits.
would actually... I was going to say, that should actually be a little bit higher, too, because it should be my intelligence, and I think it's still rolling dex.
Here, let me... I could try to go in your sheet and fix that. Just give me a hot sec. That sphere. Where's your magic pistol? There it is.
Magic.
And int. Okay, now it should roll properly from now on.
Might want to do the damage side, too.
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on. Let me... And int. There we go. Sphere that
The joys of playing an artificer, chat.
Mm-hmm. Your melee weapons also go off of int, right? Or is it just the gun?
Let me...
I mean, I altered them just to be sure, but it would be good to know for 100%.
I need to come up with a solution. Flash of Genius. Trying to remember which one gives me, I think it's Battle Ready? Yeah, when you attack with a magic weapon, with any magic weapon, so currently my pistol is the only magic weapon I
Okay.
have.
So your spear that you do have is still strength-based. 'Cause it is
Correct.
not. Okay.
Yeah, my spear and my clubs are still strength-based.
Your spear and medic helmets.
Alright.
What?
There we go.
Thank you, Billa. I'm glad somebody got that joke.
Alright.
I didn't hear what you...
Magic helmet.
Magic.
Magic.
Magic helmet.
Now, Sasha gets to do her thing, being as that person is still alive and is not dead yet. So, forced empowered ridden.
10 isn't going to do it, but you can roll that d4. I believe Sasha also gets the bond.
2.
A 12 isn't going to do it.
That's okay, she's got 2 paws, so let's try that again.
A natural one certainly won't do it. Let's see what you've won, Sasha.
Poor girl.
For your natural one, you have... Once it loads... It was number 13, which is dirt in the eyes. She won't be
Does
infected.
that even really apply?
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't really apply in this instance, so for this instance, it will just be a miss.
Okay, because I was like, cybernetic eye, I guess.
Like, I mean, I
Oh,
guess
no.
they could cover her
Dirt-
eyes,
dirt
but that'd
on
be
it.
very easy to
Dirt,
clear.
dirt. I was gonna say
Dirt on
dirt
the
on
lens.
the camera lens. Dirt on the camera lens.
So, like, what this says is, for 24 hours, dirt is in your eyes causing an infection. Vision and dark vision gets halved. Disadvantage on perception. Disadvantage on attack and dex saving throws. It's visible effects. But, like we said, considering it's just dirt on her eyes that she could probably easily paw off.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's a construct. I don't think she deals with infections and all that.
Yeah. So,
Well, we can probably rule out that she's, blind, effectively.
yeah.
If you want to stick with
Yeah,
the
or
flavor of that.
visually impaired. Or visually impaired.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, she can probably clear that off easier, so we'll say she's effectively blind for the moment, but she can spend, like, her action on her next turn to wipe that dirt away and not be blind. Or, you know what?
Mhm.
I'll say a bonus action, because honestly, it wouldn't take long to wipe dirt out of your eyes. Especially if you just one quick motion across, which it would be for her.
She blinks and it just crumbles away.
Alright, but is that it for Sasha?
Bless you.
Bless you.
So yes, that is all of Cardec's stuff.
Right, Lilith.
Alright. Real quickly, remind me when we were doing a tuning earlier, was that we took a short rest, right? Or was that a long rest?
That would have been a short rest.
Okay.
If you guys wanted to take a long rest, you could, but we didn't really specify, I suppose. You were just attuning as far as I was aware.
It's alright.
Yeah.
That was on us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But Lilith is going to look at the word spider right here that's currently engaged with Sasha, and she's just gonna say, "Hey, spider bitch! Everyone talks about being afraid of spiders, but I have to wonder, what is a spider afraid of?" She needs to make me a wisdom save.
Okay. $19.
That will pass, unfortunately.
Let's see. Successful saving throw. Okay,
Oh,
so
the spell ends, so.
Yeah.
so it's a save or suck.
Mhm.
Okay. She just looks at you. Wouldn't you like to know?
I'll figure it out eventually. In the meantime. Hey, Argyle.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Red.
Alright. Well. Using the movement from danger to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thankfully, using the movement from the spider, he's going to use his bonus action to steady shot. And he's aiming for spider, bitch. As he actually no, never mind. He's not gonna steady aim. Bonus action. He's gonna flick around the split decision into its crossbow form, and then shoot.
Fair enough.
That's a soft 20 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
Ugh. 17 points of magical piercing damage.
And let's roll that wisdom save, see if she is silenced.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 7. She can
She
no
is
longer
silenced.
speak.
And I assume it's until the end of my next turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. That'll be it for Red.
Watcher.
Watch her look at Snack. I'll tend to you in a moment. And he will walk up one and just look at the spider. I truly detest you. And he'll clap his hands together and toll the dead.
Okay. That is, yep, another wisdom save. That is 18, which meets...
Well, that'll meet it. I don't think anything happens here.
Yeah, Toll the Dead
Nope.
is another save or suck.
And, yep, on the spider's turn, it's gonna get ripped apart by Darklings.
Alright. She mouthed something to you, but obviously you can't hear her. You want to read her lips?
A material plane gesture red top me. I'll flip her the finger.
There you go. She returns it with all of her arms. She's flipping way too many birds. Like at least 6, I believe.
End turn.
Alright.
And she's got 4 arms. Where are the other 2 birds coming from?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's 4 arms. And then the
It'll be
legs.
6 arms.
4 arms, 4 legs.
1, 2, 3, 4 legs, 4 arms. So never mind. 4 arm flip off. 4 times the fuck you energy. But it is Argyle's turn.
One, two, three. Looks at her. She still probably doesn't pay attention. Still doing well. You know, that's not very nice. And because I didn't get to do it because he didn't come over to me. Sword burst.
Alright, let's see if she makes the dex. And would you like to flavor your sword burst?
Basically, Argyle holds the scimitar like ahead of him, and literally like does a 360 spin around him.
Alright.
Alright, Link.
Exactly.
Yeah!
Oh, I was thinking Garrett off of League of Legends.
She takes that full
Oh my
5.
god, he is Garen.
Into
Don't be
win.
Garen.
Oh no.
Wish that,
Dumbass.
I wish
I
that
love playing Garen. He was my favorite champ, no matter how drunk I was.
That
Mas-
magic attack account is both his hacks.
Mine was always Ramus.
Wait, what was it?
I'm sad that that magical attacks would count as 2 attacks instead of 1. Because I would totally hit her again with just a regular scimitar strike.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Nonetheless.
That's it.
Me personally, I think I
Oh,
was...
Draco.
Oh, yes.
As a point of order, I just realized I have no crossbow bolts on hand. I wouldn't have been able to make the split decision attack. So,
Oh.
would you allow that to happen? Basically, and -2 damage from
Can I make a suggestion?
that
It
is.
just
Can I make a
make bolts?
suggestion? Retroactively say you purchased some if what's his name had any.
You luckily
Yeah,
had some. We can just retroactively say you bought a pack or 2.
As I look at, I see that I only have 1 red ticket. Snack.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Here.
Thank you, Draco, and thank you, Snack. So,
Not sugar daddy right now.
No kidding. The ticket daddy.
Sugar snacks.
Right. The were spider, let's see. It's her turn. She's a bit surrounded. I'm gonna...
Wisdom save from the spider.
Oh, you're right. First wisdom to see if she lives. That is a 13.
That is 10 radiant.
Right, she's still standing.
Another quickling jumps out of nowhere and just cleaves her.
Oh wait, no sound. She makes a sound, or at least she would, but it's just pained gesturing. You know what? I think she's willing to do this, even though she may have been given orders to not. In a bit of panic, she tries to bite at you, Argyle, but a 14 is not gonna hit.
Argyle just like puts his arm up. She bites into his armor. Would you like to try that again?
She's gonna switch up while still biting into your arm, swing a kick at you. A 24 is gonna hit.
No, it's not.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
He's looking at her really smugly.
A loud clang noise is made as she slams up against your arcane shield.
So for the rest of the round, he's up to 25 AC.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Xell.
Alright, I forgot to re-roll if she got her web. She did not get her web back, but Snack, it is your turn.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Again, Argyle's gonna go, oh, hi, Snack.
Like.
You're doing the
And
honors.
I'm gonna flavor this, but I'm gonna wait and see what my hits are if I kill her.
Fair enough.
Do the party pooper first. 23,
Yeah, that hits.
12.
And that is certainly gonna kill her.
So, Snack walks up behind her, drops down the stick. He will grab all four of her arms and pick her up and repeatedly smack her in the head with the party pooper.
That's
So
a
she
good
goes
way to
limp.
do that.
Bong, 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 bong. And you know, the JoJo fan in me likes to imagine you shout Muda or something like that.
I
was more
imagine
going-
that he hits
I
her
was-
exactly 12 times, and each time is this faster.
I was picturing Goro off of a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, from Mortal Kombat. Just basically as he's beating her down with the party pooper, it just splits every limb off in the process. Snap wins. Fatality.
And for funsies, high or low?
I
I rolled a 20. So I'm gonna roll a d2 to see if this is going for Sasha or Argyle.
would Argo even be close enough?
Oh wait, you're right, so it has to go for Sasha. Never mind. So roll an unarmed attack against Sasha.
11.
An 11 will not hit.
An aggressive pet.
You notice, Argyle, as one of Snack's arms shoots out to try and hit Sasha, but she jumps out of the way.
Sorry.
Can I actually flavor?
Sure.
I actually had a funny idea. As the arm goes to smack Sasha, she just looks at it and goes. It's like, never mind.
Does,
It's like, I don't feel like getting bit right now.
I'm gonna fly around and heal everybody real quick. Fuck it. That's just enough for Argyle. Argyle, you get that. Because that sucks. Let's do it again. 18 to Snack.
I was only at 56.
Yeah, you heal one. Congratulations, dude.
Okay.
And Red, you also get 18.
Thank you. That's more than enough to get me back to full.
And there you go.
And with
Yeah, I'm about half health with me. That throw with my ass.
No, I think this is a good place for us to take just a quick break, stretch our water, drink our legs after that combat, and then we will head to the big top proper.
Real
Yes.
quick, Snack, he's gonna give you the CS potion, so 2d4 plus 4 for you, good man.
Beautiful plus 4.
He's just like, here you go. You look like you need this.
Thank you. thought I have any.
Let's clear off the battle map here, because we may or may not need it later. Whoop. Feel free to move your tokens back into the starting position as we get ourselves ready for our break.
Oh yeah, I was saving that.
Yep.
The boot of Heckna.
I shall return.
Let me see what that's here. Boot.
Hey, Snozzling, what did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slap.
The E.
Hmm?
How's everyone doing?
I ain't bad.
Good after the day and a half flight to Italy last week.
That must have been fun.
It was until I realized I had cash on me and they don't take. I had to get my money converted to pounds when I got to Europe to eat.
Yeah.
To the good old Euro.
And then no, it's pounds in England in London.
Oh yeah, in the UK, yes.
Yeah, and then I have to go to Italy now. I got to convert pounds into euros eventually.
That's why it's better to just have it on card when you go abroad.
Yeah, my wife made me pull out cash for some reason, and that was a mistake.
It's always good to have some material money, honestly.
It is, but if you're going to do that, you should pull it out when you're actually at your destination. That way you don't have to pay the conversion charge.
No, they do conversion charge if you do it at the kiosks there. Stupid.
I always view that as one of the hardest things when it comes to like moving to another country is you have to basically take everything out of your bank account and turn it all over into the currency from that country.
Well,
Or
luckily,
set up a new bank account in that country.
with Cash App, you don't have to do that. So you could just like put your money in the Cash App, and you have Cash App card. You could just use it. You just gotta do the manual work of seeing how much it will be and if you have enough in your account. But the food here is actually a lot more healthier than in America. And I've been eating a lot more than I normally do.
Yeah, the portions are actually proper there too.
That's rough, Bubba. The eating party was almost wiped out yesterday. Bard died. Barbarian died. 3 members were knocked out. And Druid survived with 1 HP.
Right back.
Holy crap. That's
the
only our
second
second
time?
fight. Holy shit, what campaign are you guys playing? Or are the dice just not in your favor?
Are you playing Curse of Strahd? Or Dungeons of the Mad Mage?
Yeah, no kidding. Which one? Yeah, which one? Mines of
Oh.
Delver. I'll say this: I played the Mines of Fendover. That first that cave. Oh boy, is that! I feel like you have to have like a specific party set up to be starting that one out. Honestly,
I know I started on I was in like the start of a Curse of Strahd campaign with my old IRL group before we unfortunately went on basically an indefinite hiatus because our schedules were kind of messed up, and we also like didn't have a place to play.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Yeah, but I played Curse of Straw all the way through, and it's, oh my god.
I've DM'd Curse of Strahd, but I've never played it. I'd like to play it at some point.
I've done a Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign, but not into Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
That's another one I'd like to do. Dragon Heist.
I've also done it's not Horde of the Dragon Queen, but the one before it.
Oh, don't remember.
It's the other part of that one. Not
Yeah.
not Horde, but it's the other one.
Now it's gonna drive me nuts not remembering what it was. I think it's still something of the Dragon Queen. I just don't remember what. Okay, so...
Tyranny of Dragons, I think it is.
That's
Yeah, I think it was that
right.
one.
Tyranny of Dragons.
That was actually the very first campaign that I ever used Lilith in. The very first, she was probably the second ever D&D character I ever roll up.
Ah.
But she was a Whispers Bard back at that point before I moved her over to Glamour.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I played like the beginning of Tyranny of Dragons, but the DM was in a rough place at a while, and he didn't really feel right running the session anymore, so that just sort of fell through.
There's a lot of classic D&D modules that I haven't been a part of yet. Like I've never done Storm King's Thunder. I've never done Horde of the Dragon Queen. I've never done Into the Abyss. Descent into Avernus is one that I've also not done that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. If I ever do Descend into Avernus, I want to make Doom Guy. It's just gonna be Doom Guy. I even came up with a backstory. Since Haragon are a thing, Daisy will be his wife. That causes him to go bloodthirsty on all devils and demons.
I think like almost majority of the campaigns I've been in all been almost homebrew.
This,
Same, I've done a lot of homebrew stuff too.
I'm back.
aside from the one, aside from the one
Icewind Dale
stint
is
with,
another one that I really want to try.
aside from the one stint with the Mines of Fendelver, this is the only other module I've ever played. Everything else has been homebrewed that I can remember.
And of course, because I've mentioned it here a couple of times, you know, I really want to do Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
I think like my favorite campaign I've been into was that 4 of the party members actually became the heralds of the 4 horsemen of death.
Huh. Wait.
I'd like to get my hands on the Fool's Gold campaign setting,
I do.
or even the
have it.
Unexpectables if they ever decide.
Like,
If Monty ever decided to make that.
they have the Billowing Wilds. The Fool's Gold campaign is technically out.
Mhm.
Dude,
I'm aware that it's out.
being a guest star on the Unexpectables would be like a fucking fever dream for me.
Absolutely
It would be
agree.
too, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
my fever dream too.
I don't know. Let's ask the one guy who actually has been. How was it, Rabbit?
What's that?
How was
I'll
it
let the
being a
other guest
player
play
for
the
Monty's
unexpectables.
game?
Several times.
Oh, it's very fun. I like my demo.
Man,
Who are you
2
on?
words, dude. Door puzzle. Worm. Worm. Worm.
I don't
Worm.
I don't like
Worm.
demo puzzles.
Wait. Because I know you're on the Fallout show. Have you been on the
Gateway, yeah.
Unexpectable side as well?
I've been on the Unexpectables, 2 on air with Elias and DeSoto, and 3 off air. And the Unexpectables world,
can't
DeSoto is the one that has the most.
I love
Who is it? Who are you? Who'd you play on the Unexpectables?
DeSoto Larkin, who is a guard captain for a mercenary company in Elvest. I also most recently played Elias Thops, who is a Delvarian monk, who is a Wave of Mercy monk. He's a combat healer.
Oh, neat.
Mercy Monk is cool.
I have.
Yeah, that was a
then
recent
that
one
just
shot they
means
did.
that I have not caught up.
Yeah, he's
Oh, you-
I have
yeah,
not
he's
caught
a-
up on that then.
he's a combat medic.
Because I know there was that huge stint of guest one shots before the finale of campaign 1. I
Yeah.
Mhm.
don't remember if you were in that or not.
Oh yeah,
that
he was
the
in
one
that.
where he was the guard captain.
Yep.
I kind of want to see the interaction between Snack and Gaius.
He is his actual title in the Briarhearts. He is a field captain. He was a battle master fighter, so he was a field commander.
I would have to, if that day ever came, I would have to talk to Monty, because I know specifically from campaign 1, because they started so early when all the newer stuff hadn't come out yet. I would have to talk to her about like what classes, subclasses, races, etc. would be considered like commonplace in that world.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like, I would imagine I'd probably need more information. I would like to go with homebrew stuff, but I obviously probably wouldn't go with homebrew stuff unless it was absolutely...
Monty generally doesn't allow homebrew.
Yeah, that's
unless
what I
you,
mean.
Like specifically, unless it's like specifically something that works in the
Zito.
campaign setting.
Yeah, like, maybe a
I think
race-
Zito's the only one that's
Yeah.
able to get away with using homebrew because Monty trusts him not to break it.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
what I was gonna say. It's like, if anything, Zito's the one who, like, if they allowed homebrew, Zito would be playing all of this homebrew stuff all the time.
That's
probably.
fair, yeah. And the only
Mhm.
homebrew he got was Kobold, which now exists properly.
Because Cobalt, the original Cult 5e Cobalt, sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Monty
they
made.
got
I think
better.
that was the only exception because of the fact that Cobalt sucked in. Zito was like, yeah, this is a more balanced, proper player version, and Monty was like, I'll allow it.
So, like, I mean, I obviously have ideas for regular base stuff as well. I don't know why. I really like all the sorts of different homebrew stuff there is.
I mean, I would honestly probably just do the most generic character I can think of, which is a variant human, probably like a fighter or something.
You say that, but I was thinking about... There's this one character I want to do. I don't know how many people here have played through the original Nier. But it'd be very similar to Nier from that game, where he's a father that does any job so he can support his daughter and to a looser extent himself.
Yeah.
But...
I've actually got in the back pocket, I actually have an idea for a Triton Cavalier fighter.
Interesting.
If I ever end up in a campaign that involves a lot of like naval or aquatic combat, I can just be like, hey, you know what? Or I might cross over into Beastmaster Ranger and have my companion is like a shark or something, and that way I can just use the shark as a mount in the water.
You know, that reminds me. Has anyone ever played a Lokatha ever?
I don't know what that is.
It is the most fishy of fish people. They are only useful in water campaigns. If you're not near water,
If they're in the
you
water,
suck.
They're salt marsh, I think.
Yeah, if you're
Their
not
downside is they have to be submerged.
I also have a Gith Ranger fighter that is basically just the sniper from TF2 as a Gith.
I mean, the only fish person I've made or played before was a Sharkin Samurai.
Alright.
Alright,
Well-
but,
Yeah, I think we've vamped enough, then
yeah, is
I
everyone
would like
here?
to get back into it.
I think we're all
Yes.
Anyway, back to the horror.
Yeah, back to fun, wacky carnival shenanigans under the horrifying blood red moon. And let's change the music because you're about to head right into the Big Top proper. Where the tent is usually alive with cheers and applause, there is now only an eerie quiet. Cobwebs hang thick and heavy from the fabric walls and cover the ground. The exit out of the welcome room is blocked by a pyramid of were-spiders that descended behind you. They watch you with faceted eyes and trembling anticipation. And then the curtains separate to the antechamber. From the stage of the Big Top, they open. The entrance is shrouded in darkness, and the sing-song, sneering voice of Arachne rings out. Heckna's hungry spiders climbed out the old Big Top. Down shone the moon just like a big blood drop. Out came the traitors, they would know it soon. That Heckna's hungry spiders hunt best in the blood moon.
That last part didn't rhyme.
There's no response. But the stage is in front of you.
Quickly, fan out.
Snack cracks his knuckles. Alright, time for a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop. As he pulls out the party pooper and stick.
Alright. Beyond the web-draped curtains is a small black box theater with no raised stage and simple white lines chalked onto the floor. The empty seats appear to be covered in tattered webs, and slowly swinging chandelier overhead emits a dim glow into the space. It flickers and goes out, plunging the theater into pitch darkness. Arachne's voice rings out painfully loud. Let's spin that web! A low murmuring starts with a smattering of hesitant applause. And then the sounds of birds chirping rises up as I take you over to Magical Menagerie Scene 1. The sound of birds chirping rises up as a lush, verdant forest springs to life all around. Colorful birds tweet pleasantly at one another, and wildflowers grow from the forest floor. The balmy air smells slightly sweet. Everything is drenched in a soft pink light. Watcher, this feels like home. This is a section of the Feywild you've somehow found your way in. Here in the Revelia. In the center of the glade is a figure with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a goat, clinging to a centaur whose human features resemble a woman in thick grease paint makeup, and whose horse part is dappled gray. The goat woman begins to shake, and anyone who has a passive perception over 14, you notice that they appear to be held together with wire-thin webbing. These two. Oi, oi, oi! Are these the lot who the spiders why the spiders stole our show? What? You think you can steal our spotlight? The centaur woman begins to pat her on the head. Now, kidding. It's fine, this show will flop and we'll get our show back, I'm sure. She does not pay any attention to any of you. It is at this...
Watcher's kind of stunned.
It's a small area, but you're 100% certain this is, in fact, the Feywild, your home.
It's an uncorrupted part of the Feywild.
Lilith doesn't trust this. What would I have to roll to discern if this is like an illusion of some kind?
I'd say investigation would probably be the most accurate thing to use.
It's a 13.
With 13, obviously it's kind of hard to tell, right? Like, you've never been to the Feywild, so you can't for certain scour out, but I mean, it looks like a very verdant forest, to be sure. It could be in the material plane, it could be the Feywild, but based on Watcher's reaction, the latter seems the most likely. Or it could just be an illusion.
Lilith is going to squint and look over at Watcher. I know what this might look like, but I don't trust it.
Oh, he'll pay tenfold if he goes ahead and perverses this further. He'll take a step forward toward the centaur and the person with the grease paint, who's also bound by weapon.
As you make your way... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Kinsfolk, I'm Neriadel, a watcher of the Midsummer Court. Who might you two be?
Before they can answer, you notice two lovebirds swing down, and as they head towards you, the two get pulled up before they can properly respond. One of them is playing panpipes while the other is singing in a nasally, warbling voice. They introduce themselves as Viovin and Fish, spelled F-E-S-H. Would you like to play in our new romantic play here? It's called The Centaur and the Satyr. You'll be ever so fun, and I think you're all so perfect for the roles. It's a love story for the ages and for all, much better than what we had before.
No, listen to me. You're trapped here in the Revelia.
No, quick note, those two got pulled up into the sky and these lovebirds took their place.
Yep. The centaur and the grease paint.
Yeah, the centaur and the grease paint and the satyr were pulled up into the sky once these lovebirds came down. They seem to have similar wires attached to them, so them coming down has lifted the others up. And they want you to participate in this new play that they're putting on.
Snack looks at Watcher. You want me to burn the wires?
Those two were very clearly Fey, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, centaur. That's very much Fey.
Centaur and a satyr. Very Fey creatures, but based on their appearance, it seems like they've been in the Revelia for a while. Apparently they were part of some show, you can glean, that took place here at the Big Top that got canceled recently, and they're pretty upset about it.
Free them.
Oh, well. The two lovebirds split off in different directions, and you now notice a curtain of flowers and plants separates, revealing to you more of the glade you find yourselves in. There is a facsimile of a centaur, a clown of some kind, on top of what you're pretty sure is some sort of an amalgamation, and I do believe I have art aside from the token to show you. Where are you? Here he is. This is a totally real centaur.
Oh my god. Watcher was gonna, hearing Sister's story, was gonna offer him some passion and mercy. He's gonna burn this place to the fucking floor.
You said the magic word.
The
Well, it's
unfortunate...
just like I told you.
There's another creature there that unfortunately they didn't do art for, so I'll just describe what this other one looks like.
Okay.
There's another person who looks like they tried to dress up like a satyr, with clumsy bits of fur and leather strapped around them in a sort of sense of they certainly tried with this costume, but it very clearly does not look like a proper satyr.
They go
I
to me
see.
for effort.
Only darkness as I see a blank screen.
Ah. Did I not do your... Oh, wait. I see the problem.
I do not have the...
Whoop. There we go.
There we go.
Also, is this the positions you wanted to be in? I know you did move a little bit, but, as soon as they are revealed... Whoop. They're going to attempt to charge at you. And I will do...
Okay, yes, I'm rolling initiative. I made my peace.
Should we all?
Yeah, no, everyone
Yes.
roll for initiative. Oh, right, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on, let me... I'll re-roll that initiative, because I clicked the wrong token. This is the token I want in for that.
Okay, what's up to fucking 9s for initiatives?
There we go. This is a very small glade. Right, and that's part of them. I will also roll in the lovebirds. And
Man, that jawbreaker's just trying his darndest with all the leather scraps on him.
yeah, it is very shoddily made. You get the idea that you could probably separate the jawbreaker from whatever the an amalgamation underneath is without too much effort. Or you could attack him or the an amalgamation below separately. The choice is yours once it's your turn. And he functions like mounted combat.
Oh, that's kind of fun mechanically.
So, like, one thing before when you guys had your mounts, I forgot to mention it. To mount and dismount your mounts, it's 15, well, it's half your movement to get down or up. But I believe this is them first. The grotesque facsimile of what is supposed to be a centaur in this situation. So he's going to start with... yeah, I'll need that. I don't think I need that anymore. This. Or that. He's got a mace. He's gonna charge up to Watcher. And he's going to swing his hard candy mace.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, because it's gross. That is a 16 to hit.
Alright, yep, that misses.
And hit number 2 is a 10, which also absolutely misses. Now we have the showstopper, who has a horrifying gleam in his eye as he casts... Let's see, would he start with this or the other thing? Let's do this first. He chooses a point. You can see within 120 feet. Okay, so he's choosing the space behind you for this.
Okay.
Everyone in a 30-foot radius sphere needs to make a wisdom saving throw or you are cursed for 1 minute. While you're cursed in this way, when you deal damage to someone, you're going to take 1d8 psychic damage, but that is only if you fail.
That's everybody then.
That is everybody, yes.
That wisdom save?
That is a wisdom save.
Oh my god. So can I use that inspiration to get that nat 20?
You sure could.
Thanks, Lilith.
Yep.
Nat 20?
Okay, so
That-
Red is cursed.
Natural one.
And Lilith is cursed.
Wait, question. Hold on. What inspiration are you referring to,
Wait,
Daluna?
actually,
He
hold
gave
on.
me a...
Bardic inspiration I gave him earlier.
Bardic Inspiration, I think, only adds
Bardic
D8.
inspiration is a roll.
Oh, that's a roll. That's right. So I'll just roll this so I don't get the one.
It's
That's
going to be a 1 regardless.
Yeah, it's a 1 regardless, because the D8 is... you add an 8 to it, but that won't help you in this situation.
Mhm.
It's DM Inspiration that gives you advantage. Well, it gives you a reroll.
Yep,
Damn
yep.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
you're
then you
sorry.
also have the
cursed.
+4, the D4 too.
But a nat 1 is still a nat 1.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think Washroom's activated that yet.
Well, he still has it up from last time, because I don't think he turned it off.
It lasts 10 minutes, doesn't it?
From what I understand, yes.
Yeah. And it probably wouldn't
Has
have
it been
taken
10
that
minutes?
long, but it might run out while you're in these instances.
I'll tell you what. I'll plug it up. I'll plug it up again when we finish with this fight. How's that sound?
You certainly could.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So
All
let's
right.
get our curse marks on Argyle, on Red, and on Lilith, who are conveniently in a vertical line. I'm just noticing now. There we go. Alright. And that will be the showstopper's turn. He's gonna step a few feet back, though. And did I roll? I did. I wasn't sure if I rolled the low
Yes, I did.
words, but that is...
Did you roll my initiative, by the way?
I did not. Let's change that. Boo. If it wants to give me access. There we go. Being a little slow. Whoop. And you got 19. So let me put you... You would actually have gone before them, so we'll just have you go now. After the show
Okay.
stopper's turn. And there we go. So, Cardec, what would you like to do in this scenario as it presented itself?
Cardec is first and foremost going to look at the centaur, or point to the centaur and go, Sasha, have fun. And kill. And then I'm trying to think, is there any... Is all that is visible the only thing that I am able to move to, or
Yes.
is there more to my right?
No. Well, you can basically, if you move through that area, you will be teleported to the opposite side, is how this works. It looks like there's more forest, for lack of a better term. I just have this laid out. This is the space that you can go in. You can attempt to walk through that
Okay.
way and discover, oh, it just leads over to here.
So if I go like to the right and behind me, I'll pop up.
Like right over here. Well, actually the opposite side, so you'd be like right on this stump over here.
Okay, because my goal is to get to the square that's just north of the showstopper. I'll do this.
Okay, so yeah, if you wanted to do that, you could go from the stump and leap
Yeah, I
down.
try to get there.
Actually, now that I think about it,
Oh,
even though it's a
shit.
stump on the map, it's probably an actual tree. So you would warp, like, and hit a tree face first as you walk through that way. But you could.
Oh,
move
even if I
around
go
it.
south, not to the. Even if I go south, not. Or more so south, not so much.
Like, if you
directly
went
to
this
the east.
way, you would end up, like, over here.
Give me a second as roll 20 fixes itself.
Yeah. Let's do that. Oop. Okay, so let's delete that. But if you went straight south, you would end up like right over here.
That worked for me.
All right. So, whoop.
Mhm. And with still could stay there. Cardec is then going to use his. What does the showstopper look like?
So I will describe them again. The showstopper is clumsily dressed in bits of fur and leather in a parody of a satyr, as it is described in the module. It is not a very good costume, but you get what they were going for.
You know, as a craftsman, I'll give you a need for effort. But I'm pretty sure my friend over there would. I'm surprised isn't throwing up. So let's just get rid of some of that and firebolt.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 fire damage.
Alright,
I
5.
try burning up that costume.
Hey, I worked hard on this! As he's slapping himself trying to put out the fires.
And then Sasha is going to move 1 square forward. And take her 2 swipes at the centaur.
Okay. And 11. For point of order's sake, are you attacking the person on top, the amalgamation, or trying to separate them?
I would presume she's going towards the main body. I'm guessing would be the amalgamation in this point.
Yeah, that's
In this
the
situation?
thing that's closer to her, so that will
Yeah.
miss.
Even with the D4.
With a D4, you could make the attempt. 12
Well.
will not hit.
Okay, well, second burst, second paw strike.
Well, you could roll the D4 again.
15.
A 15 will hit.
6 force damage.
Alright.
Draco, you still have to be right back on.
Oh, right you are.
It happens to us all.
Yeah.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Draco, want to tell them what happened to me yesterday during our stream?
Oh, what happened during y'all's? Never mind.
You can-
I spent half the stream without a mic.
Yeah, he did.
Oof.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that it had switched to default, which is that, whereas like it doesn't even register my mic, and I was like, wait a minute, why isn't anyone talking to me? They could hear it on Draco's stream fine, but they couldn't hear me for shit.
Hmm. That's always the worst when it happens.
Oh, that's why you do sound checks, everyone. Anyways, that's my turn.
Alright, now it is Watcher's turn.
Sasha needs to go up 1
Oh,
square,
right.
by the way.
Forgot. Whoop.
Thank you.
No problem.
You despoil this glade! And Guiding Bolt 21 onto the centaur.
Alright. Body, the horse body air quotes, or the human air quotes body?
Oh, the head.
Okay. That will hit.
That is 12 radiant. Whoever cracks it has advantage.
Alright. And I will roll a high or low for you to see if that was enough force to displace him off of this thing. High or low, Rabbit?
Hi.
I rolled a 5. So he's
Okay.
still on there, but you do hear a slight tear into this absolute garish display that he's wearing.
You absolute sniveling simpletons! I will cast you from this glade myself! End turn.
Argyle.
Daddy Watcher is
One.
pissed.
2, 3, 4. Raffle strike. With an extra 1 damage for each of those.
Right, and who are you gunning for?
Oh, this guy.
But, horsey half?
Top or bottom?
Top or bottom?
Of course you have.
Alright, horsey half it is. Alright, let's see. Wisdom. He will take that 1 damage, and that 21 will certainly hit.
10 damage so far.
Minus.
You also take, because you are cursed.
10. Yep, and now let's get that curse damage out. Let's see, that is a d8. Let's see how much psychic damage you do. Or get taken. You take. Words. Hard. Come on, roll 20. You take 4 psychic damage as you radiate a weird reddish purple energy after you hit.
He knows so it just goes for another attack.
A 19 is certainly going to hit
7.
for 7.
That wasn't that one, guys.
And let's roll your self-harm. You take 5 more damage from that.
Okay, fuck, that wasn't my best idea.
And high or low?
Hi.
I rolled a 71. You hear a loud tear as your sword managed to hit in just the right place. And let me grab the 2 individuals. As you see them separate into their true forms. And I will take this and send it back to the Shadow Realm. And the starlet comes tumbling down. Hey! It's a big idea. That was a hard costume to make.
I wouldn't have admitted that if I were you.
It takes a lot of time and effort to get all the materials just right. You have any idea how hard it is to make a centaur costume with 1 person? Ugh. She is prone on the ground from falling over. And, would you look at that? It's Snack's turn.
Snack, kill them.
Snack nods and he does the Homer Simpson back up so he can go from the other side.
Right, so you go through... Oh, doke.
And then he walks up to this one. So, magic, huh? As he smacks him with the party pooper. 27.
That's gonna hit.
For 13 bludgeoning. And a DC 17 charisma saving throw.
13. And let's let's see how he do. He is a charisma caster, but he can roll lousy. Case in point.
And he is silent. And then he's going to get smacked again.
Alright, let's see how you do.
I'll deal with the stick.
A 12 will hit. He's not really wearing armor.
For 10 damage. And then bonus action, stick again.
That'll hit.
For 11.
Alright.
Snag looks at him and says, I'm gonna enjoy making you squirm. And that'll be my turn.
He sweats. Some of the fur peeling off of his costume. Now it is the lovebirds. See, you know... There they are. Watcher, you look a little upset. One of these lovebirds is going to try and shoot you with a weird love arrow. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
15, actually.
Oh yeah, it is 15.
Oh, right you are. Right, and the other one's going to shoot for Lilith. A 22 will hit.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 7 piercing damage, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Take the damage.
And this is a charm effect, if that matters for anything.
I don't think it does, but let me take a look.
Not for tieflings.
No. So, yeah. Give me a second. I'm good.
Alright, you're fine. You know, you feel this weird pang in your heart, like you're about to be enthralled with something, but you shake that off. Like, out of pure curiosity, what item are you holding at this moment before your turn?
It's probably... It would have probably been the scepter, considering that she probably would still be holding it from the last battle.
You feel this longing for the scepter. You haven't had it for long, but you feel really attached to it. Then you shake that off like, what the hell was that thought? That was weird. Anyways, Lilith, it's your turn.
Lilith will just stare at the lovebird.
It was this one.
You want a romance play? I'll give you one. But of course, the first act is always the slowest.
Okay.
It's a 40-foot cube, and it's gonna target both lovebirds, the horse amalgamation, the person that fell off of the horse, and the showstopper. So they all need to make wisdom saves.
Right, let's see how the lovebirds do. That is a failure. And that is a failure. So both of them are slowed. And let us see how the rest of our players of this play are doing. Let's see. I don't think the zebra's gonna do too well. Boy howdy, it sure didn't. How about our Jawbreaker Starlet? My god, are they all gonna fail? That would be pretty funny. They all fail.
Ha ha ha! Let's go!
That's rough. That's very rough for them.
Big,
You know, there's one spell that the Showstopper has that I'd really like to use, but I don't know if they're going to be able to with, you know, the silence and the slowness and the snack being right there.
Menacingly.
anything else?
Yes. Lilith is then just going to immediately, say, well, we can't have a romance play without dance partners.
Oh
Spending
no.
my final bardic inspiration to use Mantle of Inspiration. Red, Argyle, and Cardec. 8 temp HP, and you can immediately use your reaction to move you up to your move speed without taking opportunity attacks.
Mind
Alright.
moving me 2 spaces to the left, please, Draco?
All right. 1, 2. Oh, shoot,
Red will take temp HP, but he will stay put.
Dang, I
Gotta
just...
save that reaction or something.
Argyle will just move just right here. Right next to both of them. Any of them try anything.
Okay. I realized
And Lilith is gonna stay put.
I forgot something that the showstopper can do, but given the layout of the map, I don't think he would do it. Oh well.
I'm curious. Curious as to what that is.
He casts Fireball at max level.
Oh no.
No, it's not that. It's a reaction that he can do. But hey, if you ever fight a showstopper again, maybe, just maybe, they'll do it. But with that, is that it for Lilith?
Yep.
We move on to Red.
Red will, as part of his normal movement, or will he? Nah. He's gonna look to the lovebird that's to the left. Using his bonus action for steady shot, he's gonna hold up the split decision and shoot him. With advantage.
Actually, that Lovebird's pronouns are they, them. The other one is she, her.
Ah. My apologies. I will shoot
Shoot-
them. That
shoot-
I'll shoot this one.
Shoot the non-binary in the hiney!
Perhaps. Let's find out. That's a 24 to hit.
Roll a d4!
That'll hit.
For God, that's sneak attack damage, but
Jesus.
26 points of piercing damage, and they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, they don't. They're dead.
DC for.
So dead.
It falls from the sky. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, it went up the Heidi alright as it just shot him right in the butt, spun him around, and it just fell to the floor.
It laughs like a demonic cherub, thinking, oh man, that was such a funny prank, it almost pulled on Lilith, and then you fire directly between its cheeks, and it dies, falling from the sky.
And one,
10,000 years of pain on that one.
the other hole.
I brought dick damage, now it's time for ass damage.
Does the Wilhelm scream as it falls?
That'll be it for Red then.
Right, it is the
It
muted
is
You
love
take the
cannon.
psychic damage.
Oh, that's right, you also take your psychic damage. My mistake.
Yeah. My apologies. How much?
Let's find out once Roll20... There it goes. The full 8s. Oof.
Worth it!
Right, now it is the muted showstopper who is slowed. What can they do?
Not a whole lot.
Is that spell that is verbal? Do they have any spells that aren't verbal? Probably not, but I'll look through just to see if there's anything they can do with spells.
Yeah.
No.
You can't escape my hammer of justice.
Also, wouldn't Cardec go before it because he has the 19?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
it
you're
could
right.
be actually, yes.
Wait, is he? Yeah, he's top of.
Oh.
So I'm sorry, it's Cardac's turn.
Blow its brains out.
Yep. He's going to gunslinger spin his magic pistol out of its holster and quick draw fire 2 shots. First one being a 22
Which will hit.
for 12 piercing.
Alright. So, I have confirmed there are no spells he can do aside from Minor Illusion, which won't really help in this situation.
Nope, not again. Not with this, as a 19
That'll also hit.
for another 14 piercing damage.
He's still standing. Barely, but he's standing.
I still. Let me real quick see what a spell can do. The spell should be able to attack, I believe. Yes, it still has a first strike as well. Cardec is going to look to Estelle from his shoulder, point to him, and say, do your thing.
Right?
And so Estelle will fly ahead next to Snack, right in front of.
Okay. I'll put them right there.
And then Estelle is going to do a fourth strike.
That is a
Oh,
natural
shit.
20. God damn.
The very thin beak. Damage is a total of 8.
So how does Estelle want to kill this showstopper?
Estelle flies in like a little dart and just right through, right into the jugular vein of the neck.
Right, this arrow of force slams right, and it's like, ah! And as it falls to the ground, the remainder of the fur that was just barely hanging on sloughs off of it as a puddle of blood pools right by its feet.
And of course, Sasha still sees their target alive and kicking. And still has her order of kill.
A 10
Is
will
going
not...
to be a even with +4.
Yeah, even with the +4. If you rolled a 14,
Okay.
it still wouldn't hit. Also, I'm putting it into turn order proper now that they're separated, because I realized I didn't do that.
Alrighty. Then another fourth strike.
12.
12.
It could hit. But it
Now
won't.
13.
Yeah. Well,
Should, but
yeah.
doesn't.
Watcher.
We're going to face step over to here, and we are going to inflict wounds on the one that's prone.
Hell yeah! And because they're prone, I believe you have advantage on this.
Oh, yes. Let me look at something. I'm going to cast inflict wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hold on.
it is a melee spell.
Hang on. I have it here. Yep. Bada bing. That's 24,
Is certainly gonna hit.
and it's 4d10, I think, now.
Right, so you should be able to just click the inflict wounds thing in the chat to roll it.
Yeah, but that does 3d10. I'm going to cast it higher, so.
I think that works too.
There you go.
22 necrotic.
22.
just stone-faced. Just his eyes are alight with mint green energy, staring down at this prone creature. You despoil the glade. And turn.
And Argyle, you also would have advantage given the situation they are in.
Watcher, allow me to help you out.
Also, remember the curse goes away because the guy's dead.
Let me.
And it lasts for a minute, though.
It be cursed for a minute. It's not concentration held because it was an action. It is a spell-like ability, not a spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
then never mind.
It would have disappeared if I would have silenced it, since he was silenced, but
Yeah,
it doesn't affect it.
that's a showstopper special ability. But Argyle, what do?
Oh, nothing major. Just gonna grab her mouth and cast Shocking Grasp in it.
You have advantage.
That soft 20 right there.
Which certainly hits.
6 lightning damage straight down her throat. That's it.
Snack.
My turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Next, Flo turns his head over to the one that's on the ground. I guess it's watermelon smashing day. As he swings the hammer. 28
That's gonna hit.
for 13. And DC 17 charisma saving throw.
Alright, let's see how she do. That is a natural one.
And then the stick. 23.
Nope, 25. You have advantage.
Oh, 25, yes. For 15.
How do you want to kill her?
He smashes her head in like a watermelon at the beach.
All sorts of blood, brain matter, and skull spray all over the place. And just because I believe this is the first time you're fighting a Starlit Jawbreaker, this is what she looked like. Whoop. Nope, that was the wrong button. Damn it. It's Shift and Z. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go, that's what she looked like.
Oh, what a
Fancy.
shame. What a shame.
Unfortunately for her, Snap just Gallagher'd her head.
Yeah.
Also, fortunately for her, she really pissed off a fairy.
Yeah. This is what happens when you piss off the Fae. I wouldn't recommend it.
And then Snack does a little spin and bonus action. Boop. Stick to the amalgamation.
Which will hit.
13.
It's looking rough.
And that will be my turn.
Right, next is the singular lovebird. It looks over at Snack and it tries to shoot you with an arrow. That's an 11. That's all she wrote. Tragic. Oh, wait. Oh, I was playing it wrong. They have 2 arrows. Whoops. Arrow number 2. Also misses. Lilith, what do? Oh, wait, it couldn't have done that. Never mind. Slow. Right.
Stream is stuck for chat.
Oh. Whoop. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's do... That was the starlet you're now seeing. And there she goes.
There she goes again.
Random thought. You guys remember when Jawbreakers were absolutely terrifying early game? Good times.
Not anymore.
I like the way the Starlet looked though. She looked like a Muppet.
There's art for like all of the different clicks of the Jawbreakers. I'll have to show you guys at some point when you fight them. Like, of course, I think you fought the traditional, you fought the dweeb. You've just seen a Starlet. But there's
Remind
also
me
strong
again,
art.
Draco. Is there another enemy called a gumballer? Or am I misremembering?
I think you might be misremembering, or they got rid of it because
Either
it's
that
no
or
longer
they might have reskinned the gumballers into the Jawbreakers.
maybe. But Lilith, it is your go.
Lilith is going to, seeing as how pretty sure the vast majority of her party can deal with the amalgamation. She's gonna look at this other Cupid, this little Cupid over here, and you know what? Just for because I can, and I've still got the slots for it. She's gonna pull out the pan flute, and she's gonna look at and she's going to look at the imp and is just gonna say, I hope you've been enjoying yourself. Because now it's about to get a little bit spooky. Or I could do this at 3rd level.
Okay.
Dissident Whisper.
Getting spooky songed. That's 20 psychic damage if he fails.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Still takes half.
Alright. So that would be...
So that's 10 damage.
10.
Looking pretty rough. You've shaken that lovebird to her core. And any bonus actions?
I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, I also need to take the psychic damage.
You sure do. You're gonna take 5 psychic damage.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to pop a cream soda potion.
Alright.
So I'll get that 5 back plus 3.
Okay. It is now the zebra's turn. Let's see. I guess it's probably gonna go for Sasha first. So it's gonna try
With
and
its one attack.
slam into Sasha. That is a 16 to hit her. Sasha will take 5 bludgeoning damage. And that's all the zebra can do. Red.
Call this action. Steady shot. And gonna aim for the zebra amalgamation and shoot it with the split decision. 22 to hit.
That certainly hits.
For 28 points of magical piercing damage.
How do you want to kill this unholy zebra abomination?
As it's just kind of flashing around, its tentacle tongues just kind of slapping it around at Sasha. It just shoots it right for the tongue, and it manages to dislodge both of them at once.
Blood shoots
And it just reels
out
back in pain.
as he reels back in pain, and he falls to the ground dead. I believe that means it's Cardec's turn, and there's only one foe left.
Well, before that, though, Red's going to turn to Cardec and say, that Lovebird's open, take the shot, as I'm going to use my Master Tactics for the help action on Cardec.
Isn't that a bonus action, though?
Oh, you're right. Never
Yeah,
mind.
use your bonus action to aim along.
Yep, I completely forgot about that. My apologies. That's it for me.
No.
Is there any way I can space through the area to show up the square 2 spaces south of Sasha?
Yeah. Let me see. What would the fastest way to her be? If you went, this... nope, that's the circle. We don't need the circle, we need lines. If you go, like, back diagonally this way, that would bring you up over here. Which is,
That
like,
works.
right up by Sasha, so... Woo!
That works. So it puts me at range for the little imp as 2 quick draws happen.
An 8 will not hit.
I'm not even going to bother with the D4.
17, on the other hand, that'll hit.
6 piercing.
Alright, he's still hovering up there, but she's just barely hanging on.
He's going to turn to Sasha and say, "Have a snack." And Sasha's going to run up and do their attack.
So it is 5 feet in the air right now, flying, so I think it's just out of Sasha's melee range.
Shoot the cat laser.
The cat
Being
is a
that
deadly
she's
laser.
Being that she's a medium-sized creature.
Let me... Like, let's see, it's 5 feet, right? Yeah, 5
Because, I mean, I stand 6 feet
feet, 5
tall.
feet in the air. Actually, it might still barely be in range then, because it is still in the blood circle, I think, within only 5 feet in the air. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's floating at level with Cardec's head.
Yeah. So, from her position... Never mind, yeah, she could hit that. This is the Lovebird's fault for not actually getting up into a better range. An 11
Yeah.
won't hit, but you could roll that bond die.
13.
Will hit.
For
4. I think, actually, yeah.
Oh yeah, because it wouldn't...
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
So 4 damage.
So, how does Sasha kill this poor Lovebird?
Sasha jumps up and for all you see is from the back point of view, just splashed in blood kind of spurting from clearly not a pleasant sight.
As her claw comes across, the red flesh rips asunder, and a shower of blood sprays over in this direction. And with that, battle ends. Let's clear this all out. And suddenly, your surroundings go dark. As we move on to our next performance. In the darkness, you feel a warm breeze across your face. The ground underfoot feels softer as it turns to sand. A new scene appears. And let's zoom out so everyone can see where you are. I have you placed in that square down there if you think that's roughly what your positioning would be.
Argyle ahead of everybody. What the surprise!
I know, it's shocking.
Next there with
Right, so...
That's a big baby face.
It's like what? The two tank characters right in front.
Yeah. See,
Who
I
ever
figured
would have
that,
fucking guessed?
but I just randomly placed you in what seemed like the best positioning. You can change that if you like. But I digress. New scene appears with deep amber dunes as far as the eye can see. The sky overhead is a cloudless blue. A hot wind stirs the fine sand along the ridges and down into the valleys is sparkling clouds. Among the dunes is a strange rock formation that casts a deep shadow. The clear blue sky shifts and shimmers, and the heat contorting the light. The grinning face of Arachne peers down at all of you like a mirage. But it seems there's not much here aside from that rock formation.
What is this place?
Red just looks
And I
up
make
at the... Oh, Red just looks up at the barrage of Arachne and just flips him off. Or actually, no, he does the up yours arm gesture.
Yes.
Can Cardec do a history or a knowledge check of sorts to figure out where we possibly are?
Argyle would help him with advantage, or give him advantage for that.
I would
Okay.
say, in this instance, yeah, you know what, that's fair. History.
And can I make a perception check to see anything off in here?
Oh, absolutely.
20.
God damn it.
Now one, heaven and hell. Okay, so
Let's rock.
I will start with Snack. This seems like a very blank desert aside from that rock formation. There does appear to be sand dunes swirling further out. You're not sure what the deal with that is, but that's all you could really see. Let's see. What is a desert in Faerun?
I point that out.
Yeah, I don't think the Feywild has any of these.
I will point that stuff out to the party.
Faerun Desert. Here we go. This'll work. This appears to be some area in Anarok, known as the Great Sand Sea. It was a magical desert in northern Faerun. It holds the remnants of the once powerful Netherese Empire. But you have no idea where exactly in that desert this could be. Never having traveled there yourself. Or is this there? I mean, the dunes seem like it, but perhaps this could be an illusion this time. Or maybe you have been teleported into the material plane in this pocket area of the Sand Sea.
What, Watcher's just a little wide-eyed looking around. I doubt he's ever seen a desert.
Oh, absolutely not. There's nothing like this in the Feywild.
You said it was the Sand Sea of which area?
It's known as the Great Sand Sea, or Anarok. I will put that spelling in the Discord for you.
I'd like to go ahead and make an insight real quick with an 18 plus 21. I could probably infer that wasn't the Feywild. It looked like the Feywild, but it wasn't the Feywild. It was a really, really damn good glamour.
So with would that be? I think that'd be
To like see through that. Would that be a what?
Investigation, but
Investigation. Let me try.
But we'll give you a shot.
I believe.
What's that? Draco?
Oh, I was just gonna say.
Oh, I said we'll give you a shot
Okay.
at investigation.
Let me roll a d4. 17.
Right, with a 17, it makes some sort of sense that it could have been a glamour, but it also stands to reason that potentially he could have punched a hole into his own realm to bring you into the Feywild. Like, with Heckna's help, Arachne may have done that just because what's the best way to set up a beautiful grass scene or a scene in a beautiful forest than just in the Feywild.
Cardec's gonna... You guys see Cardec just looking around. He kneels down, grabs a bit of the sand and rubs it through his fingers. I think we're probably in the Great Sand Sea.
Like, Watcher's wide-eyed. He takes a scoop of the sand, just marveling at it.
I think we're in Anarok.
Is that a place in yours and Red's world?
Yes.
Yes. So are we in the material plane?
Remember what happened
It's
last
something-
time?
Wait a second. No. With Heckna's help, perhaps Arachne and Heckna could punch holes into different places for, I guess, their shows? But that part of the
Or is
Feywild
it-
was uncorrupted, so if that's the case, is that a hole? Once we kill Arachne and secure the toy maker, we have to go back there.
Red's going to, as Watcher's kind of talking, Red's going to look at the statue of the baby that's apparently in front of them. Can I see the shadow?
Watcher's gears in his head are just turning right now. He doesn't even notice there's a giant baby. He hasn't noticed since he's appeared in a weird... What's this word Cardec said? Stand?
I hate it.
What is
As Red will just kind of... He'll grab he'll reload...
Hold on, I have a perfect... I actually have a perfect meme to show Watcher's reaction.
As while you're doing that, Red's actually going to reload split decision. Just for kicks, he's gonna take a crossbow and he's gonna aim it at the baby. And he's going to shoot the baby! See if anything-
Shoot the baby.
Somebody fetch me a crossbow bolt so I may properly shoot this baby!
Hey, that's my bit.
So
Right.
roll your shot, and where are you aiming? Like dead center of the nose, the eyes, the forehead?
He'll aim, for the nose.
All right.
Just for the schnoz.
There, I posted it in general chat.
Stop 20 to hit the baby!
God, it's so true, Chaco.
Yeah.
Stop 20 to hit the hard baby, I guess.
That will certainly hit. You know it all.
Uh,
For chat.
7 piercing damage, because I assume there's no sneak attack, because good god, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, no, there's no sneak attack on this rock. I mean, it's looking right at you.
Oh. Oh.
You know what,
Oh.
Draco?
Mm-hmm.
Just considering the name of the place has been dropped, fuck it, I'm a bard. I'd probably write about this somewhere. Can I make a history check for shits and giggles?
Sure. I will have to reopen that.
Nope. Actually,
Never
hold on a
mind.
second.
You fell asleep during that part.
Yeah, you know,
Seven,
you were
yeah.
you weren't interested in this Great Sand Sea. Like something maybe about an ancient empire that was here, but who gives a shit about any of that? Meanwhile, you fire your crossbow bolt and it slams right into this stone baby head's nose and shatters. And there doesn't seem to be any reaction beyond that. Although,
Look.
you do notice something, Red. Your passive perception is what again?
22.
You notice that on the very top of the head, something seems to glint. There seems to be something in like a crack on top of the head.
Red will look to Snack and Cardec. I do see a glint on top of that statue. think one of you could either jump up there or send your smaller companion to see what's up there.
Funny you say that. I believe. Let me look at homunculus. Where is my homunculus?
Oh, it should be in here.
Yeah, I've got it here. Combat.
I mean, it should have a fly speed of 30, I believe, if that's what you're looking for.
No, I was looking for something else.
Oh, okay.
But no, that doesn't have what I was looking for. Okay, never mind. I don't get anything like I was thinking. Unless.
Oh, were you looking if you had
no,
like
never
some
mind.
sort of telepathic connection with your homunculus or like
Yeah,
shared perception?
Shared senses of sorts, but no, I don't. But I can still, nonetheless, send Estelle up top.
All right.
Estelle, be careful and go check out the glint over there.
Alright. Let's see, what is Estelle's? Okay, trained in perception, so Estelle will fly on over up to the top where Estelle will see the glint more clearly, and I will do the perception check. That is an 11. She doesn't really see anything at the moment. Like, there's something shining down there, but what it is exactly, they can't tell.
How tall is the baby head?
How tall is the baby?
That's a hell of a question, and I would love to give you an answer. I might have to just bullshit it, because I don't think the module gives me that information, weirdly enough.
Let's go ahead and I'm looking to see if I have a spell that can help us.
Let me think.
I mean, it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet by 20 feet on the.
I can finally do this, actually. Hold on.
It's 20 feet by 20 feet on the map, so I figured if you want to say 20 feet.
Yeah, that's fair. 20 feet up.
Okay, so that means I can jump it to the top.
It's true.
Oh, I had a spell to help you out, but yeah, no, if you can just jump it, go, Sasuke, go.
Yeah, with the monk, I have like a
Step of the wind.
5e. No, without step of the wind. With it, I have a 5e jump calculator, and it's with my strength score, how tall I am, and then it does the calculation for me. I can long jump 23 feet horizontally.
Is that with or
And then
without
how
a
tall
running
vertically?
start?
Oh, horizontally. High jump, 9 feet. And if I do a step of the wind, 18 feet.
So you might still need that spell.
You can grab up and grab something 26.8 feet off the ground.
Okay, so you should be able to make it then.
Snack is going to do that.
Alright. Okay, so you land right over there, and I'll let you roll the perception check to see if you see it.
Perception.
With a
16.
you do notice that what that glint is, there seems to be a crossbow wedged into the skull, but as you notice that, you notice as the top of this statue starts to shift, and you see one of the creatures that was guarding before the naughty corner, a candelabron at the top, and it lets out a roar as it swings at you. I will say it gets a surprise hit on you because you were not expecting this crazy nonsense to be up here.
Hey, I look at the little birdie. Hey, you didn't see this?
It flies
It was
around.
very well hidden.
Yeah. Like, above game, would you like to know the perception you would have had to hit to see this crazy fucker?
How much?
25.
30!
Oh shit.
What? Holy
Yeah.
cow!
There was no way you could possibly have seen this crazy thing. And it's 30 because magic was being used to conceal it completely.
I'm in danger.
You sure are.
Oh,
Candelabrons...
20s, let's go!
Damn. Candelabrons are the scariest thing I feel in this module. And I don't want to spoil why, but I can give you a sort of hint why.
We'll find out.
True.
7. Still
It
thinking.
Real quick, above game, it is getting kind of late, and
True.
we do have something we need to do.
Yes. I will roll his one hit on Snack. Glop.
he just wants to hit Snack just before we end. That's all he wants.
I just want to get this out of the way before the craziness happens. So, Snack, you take 7 bludgeoning, 6 fire damage, and you need to make me a con saving throw or you're going to be burned by wax.
Minus 13. And you said con save.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is an 11. So you are going
Roll
to...
D4.
Add a D4.
Oh, add a d4.
Please, Dice God. Please.
No.
By the way, Dre,
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, Draco, did you see my message, by the way?
I will need to look. But, Snack, you are going to take 5 damage at the start of every turn you have after this, unless someone heals you with the healer's kit or uses magical healing. But I will take a quick look at that, and we will... Yeah, looks like that will be the case. And, this thing has multi-attack.
Is it?
What?
So I'm going to give you another glop, and then we will start doing the chain of reactions we're going to be doing.
God damn it.
Now, Draco, that was supposed to be in between these fights, to be honest.
Yeah, but you're also... Here's the thing, you're trapped in here until you're done, so...
Okay. Got it. Well, then.
Unfortunately, the bad way is the only way this can work. You're going to take 15 damage,
Yeah.
and you're already burned, so I'm not gonna stack it, because that would be fucking crazy.
I'm in danger.
He's
You
going
sh-
off of Pokemon rules. You can't add poison to burn.
Yeah, well, he's already got burned. You can't double burn, because that would be insane. So, another thing, I will just let you know the terrible situation you're in. You know trolls? Imagine if they didn't have fire resist. Imagine if they didn't have their fire weakness. He's already covered in hot wax. How can he be burned?
Yeah.
So that's what we're dealing with next session, but as you all stand in horror, you notice as a portal opens up, if things could not have been worse, a blood red and yellow portal reveals to you where are you? Excuse me, I'd hate to cut in, but I need to borrow someone. And he grabs Cardec, and the two of them
No, no. What? Sasha, go after him. Find him.
Sasha will jump through the portal as she's the closest to, and she will disappear. And now, me and Xell have to move aside as we see where exactly they are going and what will happen to Cardec, as the players unfortunately will have no idea what is going on. So Xell, if you wouldn't mind to head over to the Showtime room with me, we'll finish that up.
Certainly.
We're gonna do some quick edits here. Boop. And let us move over to Miss Sophie's lab. And we're gonna have to adjust this so chat can see through your vision as I set this up. Here we go. And grab your sheet. The Unseen Legion, you should now be able to see... Oh wait, hold on, I gotta fix it.
Yes, I do.
There we go. Now, the Unseen Legion should be able to see inside of Sophie's workshop, where Cardec and Sasha, once I pull her token through as well, find themselves face to face with Heckna and Sophie. Cardec, it has been a bit since we last talked. How are you doing?
Was going quite dandy until I had to see your ugly mug again.
Harsh words. Really harsh. I can't believe you would say something like that to your dear friend. I thought we were pals, teammates.
Oh, we were. Until you involved my family.
I see. It's a touchy subject with you, isn't it? Your family. I mean, I suppose I can understand to some degree. But, you know, I thought we had something special. We had a deal, we were gonna work things out, and suddenly everything's gone topsy-turvy. You hate to see it.
The deal broke the moment Argyle got involved.
I see. Well, I'd hate to do this. I'd like to preserve your brain, but if it's going to be that way, he pulls out a grotesquely large nozzling. This is an interesting one. Although
Before he could say anything about it, before he says anything, Argyle's gonna let out one of his breath weapons.
Okay.
I never said Argyle was gonna go quiet.
Absolutely fair.
Or I never said Cardec was gonna go quiet. So, dexterity saving throw, 15-foot cone. DC is 8 plus 11.
That is a 16.
So it's 60.
Okay, so that's only hitting him.
Takes half
An 18 does hit.
2d10.
Can you use your breath weapon and then your club, though?
Oh no, the club wasn't supposed to.
Oh, okay, that's
happen.
an accident.
Yeah, that's because it's mobile. But it's going to be 2d10.
And cut in half because he succeeded.
Going to be 7, half being 3.
Would be 4 because we round up.
Oh, 4? Oh, you round up. Okay, so 4 force damage to... And that's any creature within the 15-foot cone, by the way.
I think that's
Had
just
to make that
Heckna,
dexterity
'cause
save.
Sophie is just out of range. We're gonna be a little loosey-goosey
so-
with this, though, because we can't have 2 turn orders at the same time, unfortunately. So, Heckna's
Yeah,
going
well,
to
I say
respond.
that because the Glop and the Heckna. And
Yeah.
Heckna. So,
So he's gonna swing Punchline at you. Does a 15 hit?
no, it does not.
Well, let me look at his stuff really quick. Because you're also in his house, technically speaking.
I wanted to also say that into that second battle, Argyle would have pulled out his shield that he has.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a big shield, it's just for
Oh.
aesthetics reason, it's like a buckler.
I realized, let's see, that is an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So that's not a thing in this instance. Okay. Well, he does have another attack on you. He swings the hammer a second time. 31 will hit, though.
Sadly, yes.
And you take 24 damage, and you are going to need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save
Yes.
is not going to be good.
15. You go sailing 30 feet and hit this cabinet back here. A loud ding noise is heard. That was very rude, Cardec. You don't interrupt someone while they're talking. Now then.
How much damage did I take, by the way?
You took 24.
24?
Mm-hmm. Now where was I? Ah, yes. You see, since the blood moon is going on, you're just going to become a frenzied thrall anyway. But with this, it'll go much faster. So, enjoy being a clown, Cardec. The circus is happy to have you. And with that, I think this is a great place for us to end the session. Let's go back to the others.
Indeed.
Hello. How goes?
Hooray! Hello. How are you?
I'm doing alright.
I mean, you're doing all right. Apparently, Cardec's not.
No, not really.
Mm,
He did put up a fight.
yeah.
But hey, let's, I thought that was a pretty good section for us to, end the session on. Let's start going around the horn. Let's start with...
Yeah, sorry, I just gotta say, sorry, Daluna.
Yeah, I was
Well-
talking with Xell. There were 2 ways this could have gone. If he left beforehand to go to the station to help them out, that would have been the good end. If you had finished this entire area before we ended, that could also have led to the good end. But you were still in here after all that fighting, so Heckna took him.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. You know why that's fine?
An ending.
Mm-hmm.
You know why that's fine?
Why is that fine?
Because Heckna just broke a rule.
He sure did.
Oh, he did.
He just broke the agreement that me and him had. Argyle's going to know this instinctively.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, hurting him wasn't part of the plan originally, but you know, self-defense.
I mean, to be fair, I was
You were
aiming for
instigating.
something specific.
I wasn't
I
listening,
was
and Argyle doesn't know that.
True.
All he knows is that you.
Oh no, I'm just talking to Draco. I was just trying to target something else. It's not my fault that Heckna happened to be standing there too.
Uh-huh. Well, let's start going around the horn, starting with, you know what? Let's start with Xell to change things off, since this will be, his last time here for a bit. What do you have going on?
I ain't got jack squat going on right now, because I don't got access to my computer at the moment, sadly. But you can usually catch me anywhere and everywhere at Xell Namore. Just look for the lovable space dragon motif that I've got going for me. I will be sadly, well, not sad that I'm leaving, but I go to basic training next Tuesday on the 5th to be one of our nation's great sailor, and what our brain is not functioning right now. What the heck? I am going off to basic training next Tuesday on the 5th. I will be gone for estimated roughly 6 months for its basic training and all of the schooling that I will be attending. So it'll be quite a bit of time before y'all hear from me, sadly. But when I come back, I hope I have a lot of good stories to tell. And I do hope that, when I come back, I hear the story of how this campaign ends, because I'll be greatly surprised, outside of scheduling and real-world stuff prolonging it, if you guys are still running this 6 months from now.
Yeah, I don't.
Not saying it's impossible. Not saying it's impossible, but highly improbable. I would like to believe.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about what would be going on after this, but
We have like 2 sessions planned for after this if we can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, moving along, Hoshi, how'd you like tonight's session?
Oh, I enjoyed tonight's session. I kind of missed that it was starting early because I was still asleep, because I'm 6 hours ahead of everybody at the moment.
Ooh.
From Italy.
Oh, child.
Right, I forgot you were
Yes, I'll be here for the next 9 months. So, it's just me having to wake up early. Going to sleep early, waking up early.
Yeah.
But I might eventually start streaming while I'm over here.
Nice.
Once I actually get my internet up and running, because I am piggybacking off of somebody's Wi-Fi that they don't know I'm doing at the moment.
The gasp.
Oh, God.
I mean, he used my laptop to do some work, and he used his hotspot, so he's literally like across the room across from me. So
Okay.
I said he didn't delete his Wi-Fi password.
Okay, so that's on him then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Most wanted to visit Italy. It seems like a nice country.
It honestly is. The food is amazing. It's a lot more healthier than the States.
I mean,
And I'm actually eating a lot more than I normally do.
Amazing.
American food is just so full of fillers that are just designed to make you full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, moving along, Chaco, what do you have going on?
Hello, you can find me on Twitter at ChocolateZombie101 and everywhere else as ChocolateZombie101. Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube, etc. You can find me here on Tuesdays playing Lilith, and then on Wednesdays with Daluna, you can find me on twitch.tv/Twitch the person for Power Ranger Cyberstrike, where I play our resident Red Ranger. I don't think we're having a session tomorrow. I
No,
think
he,
we're not. Yeah,
He confirmed
Twitch has work, so we're not going to be having a session tomorrow. Stay tuned to our socials to see when we will be back. I know for a fact the next 2 weeks I have to close, so I won't be available. So this is going to be fun. It's not a D&D campaign without scheduling issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
But before I go, one more interesting note. Tomorrow is actually my 30th, well, technically today, since it's midnight, is my 33rd birthday.
Happy
Whoa.
birthday!
Wait. You just turned 33?
Yes.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
You're 2 years older than I am.
Same.
I still
Uh,
feel old.
I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but since we don't have a campaign, I might actually stream something. I don't know yet. We'll figure out what it is. But if I do, it'll be over on twitch.tv/ChocolateZombie101.
Right. And hey, Daluna, what do you have going on?
Well, hello, my name is 13. You can find me on Twitter, Dylan1338. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube at Dylan13. I would say to watch the VOD from yesterday, but I was an idiot and didn't have a mic on half the damn thing, so watch Draco's VOD, because he actually has the audio.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so pop over to Draco's.
It's like, have his on in the background until I catch my mistake.
You know what? That could work too.
Anyway, nothing too much for me to this week because I got a lot of work to do. I have made the decision. I'm going back to college again. I'm going to be going for sound engineer, and gonna try to double major in video editing as well.
Ooh.
It's a good thing to have both of those, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially when you get into content creation or hiring yourself off for someone else.
Exactly. Aside from that, real quick, I'd like to say, at least for me, Xell, you have been a really good friend to me for now what, 8 or 6 years? 7 years? How long have we known each other? 2016?
Since
Or 2018, I mean?
2018, yeah.
So, yeah, 5 years.
A little over about 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. You've been a great friend to me. I wish you nothing but the best in your basic training. So, it's been fun to play with you, man.
I thank you for thinking of me and bringing me on board with this. It's been a very fun time, and I hope I can join for any other future projects that the future may hold.
Yes.
I've got plenty of other characters that I've been dying to use. So, thank you for thinking of me.
Of course, man. Aside from that, Friday you'll see me here for Kingdom Hearts. I'll let Draco talk about that because we gotta get to Rabbit so he can go to bed.
Alright. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we are. Milla, what do you have going on?
Well, I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Find me on X Twitter, Millaninja Nerd. You can find me Blue Sky. Eventually returning to Twitch, also at Millaninja, where I'll be trying to figure out games and possibly other building stuff. Also Monday nights, twitch.tv/Jake, where we go through Horror of the Dragon Queen modified through his homebrew setting. We're on a Cloud Giant's castle that was taken over by a bunch of bad guys, and now we're taking the castle up into the sky and having a climatic battle. See how that plans out Monday night. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm CB Missile EB, need to go to bed. Good night.
Good night. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, what do you have going on?
Kind of cryptic desires that just flooded out of Milla's mouth near the end there, but I'm Rabbit. I'm a writer and a comedian. You can go ahead and find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. Throw my VODs up on YouTube when I get the time to. I'm an underrated of work. I do NDA writing. I try out for roles consistently, and I try to go ahead and make the time to finish out this campaign. And also just try to free up some time in my week so I can go ahead and kick it with the writing and whatnot. We're constantly trying. I stream throughout the week. If you like RPGs, horror games, and RPGs, I'm a one-stop shop for that shit. I play games like RuneScape, Ad Infinitum, Lethal Company, Satisfactory. I love my engineering games, man. I also have Lovecraft's Untold Story, so it's crazy. Come in the stream sometimes. Sometimes it's RuneScape, sometimes it's Nightmares, sometimes it's Sunhaven. Oh, that's cozy. Yeah. If you want to hear Pop-Out Todd, his dumb stories, just coming out twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit, and I'll be more than happy to entertain you. Professionally, unprofessional, that's the way I kind of do it. So, twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit. That's my channel. Hope to see you soon.
Alright, and of course, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Mondays, you can catch me and Daluna doing our meta lock of Pokemon Emerald. We've had a few losses of Pokemon, but that's okay. We got some new mons.
One thing I did point out, Draco, this is the first time you've lost a starter.
Yeah, it is.
Now we're tied.
Oh.
Thank God, it's only a tie.
Can't believe I lost Persephone. Oh well.
Who's currently in the lead?
Daluna
Technically
is.
me, I'm a little bit ahead.
Yeah. I got held up because I kept getting stalled by paralysis and sleep. Constantly.
Oh no.
But,
that
every
sucks.
single trainer that I came across for a solid hour, it felt like, were putting my Pokemon to sleep or paralyzing them, and I could do next to nothing about it. And I hated it. But
Like
yeah.
hell.
Yeah. Like, it's fine. I have items to heal this. No worries. Oh, you're also gonna... Okay. No, it's fine. I'm out of them. I'll just luck into not being Oh, okay. I'm gonna be paralyzed every turn. That's fun. That's great. But, moving along. Tuesday, you can catch us here to see how our heroes will deal with this waxy nightmare. Now that Cardec has been forcibly dragged out of the picture, will they learn what has happened to their poor friend? They'll have to tune in to find out. Wednesday, you can catch me playing Oracle of Ages. We've taken down the first 2 dungeons and we have 6 more to go. Gonna be making my way through that, trying to get all those essences of time so we can save Nehru. And I guess the Queen as well, who's being possessed by Viren, but that's beside the point. Moving right along, because on Thursday, we have, normally we would have Odyssey or Rhapsody of Fire, but unfortunately one of our players can't make it, and since this is the final dungeon before post-game, we're gonna do an AMA instead. If you would like to ask either myself, my players, or their characters any questions about them, you can post those questions. Let me grab the link because I have not made a command for it like a dummy. You can go to this Twitter post right here and put your questions that you might have for any of the previously mentioned people. Lost Knights yelling at me, Broad and Rod, Onyx Locket, or Royal Hoshi, or myself, or their characters. And Fridays, like Daluna said, you can catch us here for Kingdom Hearts Recoded. We're about to finish off Agrabah, oddly thematic considering where our players here are, and move on to the next world. What things will we be getting into there? You'll have to tune in and find out. And now, finally, with all of that said and done, let us find someone to raid and come up with a raid message.
I have Beowulf, level 1 Eevee, and Bosco doing their Halo stuff. MG McFly, Cracky,
Cheru.
Connor,
Who did
Cheru.
we raid last time? I don't remember.